Fucking dwarf.
He's the best dwarf.
A
I
dead
just
dwarf?
don't understand why he's scared of horses. It's the only thing that doesn't make sense in the entire movie. I don't
Well, they're
remember
big.
dwarves being scared of horses.
He's a small creature. Alright, we're live and up. It's another session of Rescue Towards Raxis. Last time, anyone want to give a recap, if I remember?
Everybody tried to get eaten by spiders, and then
The kobold handed me a beehive.
the and the kobold and I ran off to go get the horses, and got attacked by spiders because we were all by ourselves.
Yeah, turns out there's consequences to
We
splitting the
split
party.
the party.
We got the horses.
Yeah. While you were making that trek, the rest of the party were at the hunter's lodge where there was a scared hunter. And also numerous bear traps the troop had carefully dismantled. So, let's return to Malgern, Siegfried, Zarzul, and Cornelius, who is being quiet today. Also Castalia. And hero of the party, Droop. You're confronted with a wooden lodge. The door has been unlocked. The hunter is inside. What do?
Well, is the path to the door free of traps?
Yep. Droop has had a careful look around, and he seems trustworthy enough. He's a goblin, after all.
Alright, then I open the door.
It opens freely. I mean, it takes a little bit of pushing, that's just because it's an ill-fitting door. The wood's a bit swollen from the rain. But a simple shove, it's open, and inside you can see. This is basically where the hunters. It's not only where they rest up. It's where they basically live when they're not in the village. There are several rows of very cramped-looking bunk beds. Some you wouldn't think you'd actually fit in there yourself, and then as you turn to look, you realize why the hunter who had the crossbow on you earlier. It's a halfling. He's coming up to your belt line. Jumping off the stool he was standing at in order to look down from the window. Holy fuck. Right, 2 legs, that's great. Just 2 legs. Mind you, those fucking things had 2 legs as well. So, can you get me out of here?
I don't see why not.
He's a
I mean,
simple
it should
halfling
be
man. Brown hair, a bit scuffed up looking. You can see there is blood coming down his right side, though.
It should be a short enough trip back.
I don't want to spend another night out here. It was fucking awful. I mean, the spiders are always around here and all, but you never think it's going to be your lot to get them.
Are there any other hunters alive?
I've no idea. I mean, I came with Jonesy and I lost my brother. I don't think so. I think it's just me.
Do you think any of them could have survived?
I mean, maybe. I mean, the thing's webbed up 2 of them. I don't know if they eat them straight away or not.
I turn to look at my companions and ask their opinions.
Well, once the night's over, I guess we can take you out and go to the nearest town, wherever it is.
If nothing, at least we'll all be here together tonight, and the threat of the spiders will be greatly diminished.
Oh, right. We're staying here tonight. Okay.
Well,
Sure.
it is getting dark, and
Oh,
do you really
yeah,
want to
sure. It's
venture
getting
out in
dark
the
and all. Yeah.
forest?
Just don't mind me if you hear anything in the night. It's been rough. So yeah, grab a bunk. Let's all sit down and just wait the night out. He just sort of throws his hands up into the air limply and just flops down by the roaring fire. The rest, apart from the bunk beds, there's a table just covered in very sharp knives with already a deer carcass on it. There's a spit roaring in the fire itself with a couple of rabbits. Although there's no and one thing is that there's no door to the attached building to the side of it with a chimney. The smoker just seems to be isolated. There's a little bit of furniture here and there. Some of it's human-sized, but none of the beds are. You get the impression maybe just any human hunters just simply brought a bedroll and lied down on the floor. Whereas the halfling bunks go about 4 high up to the roof.
Just to verify, the party's still not together, right?
Yep, you
Right.
guys are on your way
Okay,
back
okay.
currently. Or on your
That's
way
what I
there, in
thought.
fact.
To usher in the rest of my group so that everyone is at least inside the cabin.
He didn't.
So,
Yep.
dear hunter, most logical place the spiders would attack from, so you may defend it more heavily.
I'm sorry, I think it cut out in the location there.
Now,
There's Deer Hunter, then a gap, and then the most logical place to hunt the spiders would hunt from or attack from.
yes, from which direction would the spiders more than likely come from? Besides deeper in the forest.
I mean, you've got it on. You've hit it on the head there. I mean, they basically run the place now and again. I only know the places they don't go to. They don't go near the swamp. That's near the village, and it's kind of weird. So, as we're sort of near the town, but it's in the middle between here and there. But that's where there seems to be a lot of them.
I then
mean-
do something I should have done immediately after entering the cabin. I look up.
You look up and you can see a very startled-looking deer staring right down at you. It's just hanging
Well-
there. It's long dead. There's a couple of them actually. There's also two boars, and a few trophy
Missed
heads just
opportunity
mounted
there.
on the wall. The rest are all full animals.
I am relieved there is no spider up there.
Or is there?
What if it's a spider?
If you want, roll a perception check. Some
give a
things
shit.
actively hide.
Great. Here it is, and
The whole building's a spider.
oh, joy.
You wish it's a mimic. You do spot a spider, actually, thanks to the casting of light from the fire. You can see it's about dog size. It looks huge, and then, well, you realize it's just a shadow. It's just a normal-sized spider crawling along the rafter. Maybe it grows to the size of the previous ones, but for now, it just looks like a little household spider.
Can I reach it?
It's up in the roof.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, technically,
Just say droop.
Hear me out here. Can I toss it?
I mean, you've got your boots if you want to try.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try to leap up and squash that sucker.
All right,
So that would be
acrobatics.
Oh, shit.
Because you're trying to leap and also grab a spider. If you're just bounding up, it would be athletics.
Yeah, I figured it would be acrobatics. Did that do a thing?
You don't leap in a straight line. What you actually do is you take a moment, you think about those bunks. They look secure enough. I mean, a halfling usually gets pretty fucking hefty after a dinner, and then the second dinner, and then the third lunch. So you take a run for the bunk beds. You manage to hop up 2 of them. You can feel the magic in the boots kicking off. You kick off a wall as well. And as you try to grab the spider ball, you do just splat it on your hand as the rafter
Oh
itself
no,
slips
I
out
was
of your
never
grip.
trying to grab. Yeah, I was just trying to squish it. So yeah, I succeeded.
You just slap down on and just land with a heavy thud on your knee.
Solve that problem.
Yay! My heroes! As the halfling just gives you a very light round of applause. There is heavy sarcasm in it.
There was also heavy sarcasm in what I did.
Yep.
So I'm glad it was returned.
Just keep that up, and I'll be alive and home tomorrow.
Resisting the urge to not laugh at that right now.
So
Well, I'm going to go and see if we unset some of the traps outside, didn't we?
yeah, Droop managed to disarm the ones leading up to the cabin. He reset the one that Zarzul stepped in.
Okay.
In case Zarzul wants to come back.
How well hidden were the traps?
Not hidden all that well, just a little bit of shrubbery put over them, a couple of twigs and branches. Tufts
Probably
of
enough
grass,
for
that sort of thing.
spiders. But yep, we'll leave it at that then.
Yeah.
Is
So,
the fire going?
yeah,
Or-
fire's roaring right now. If anything, he's kept it well stocked. There's a good few clamps of... I think that's what the term for a clamp... No, that's fucking potatoes. Cords, that's it. There's cords. There's cords of firewood. There's clamps of potatoes. That's
We left potatoes. The spiders have no chance.
Yeah, there's several cords of firewood stacked up to the side, almost up to the ceiling.
What he's secretly trying to do is lure the halfling out with potatoes so they eat him and not us.
Who knows? There might be vegetarian spiders out there.
Well, that's a shame, because
worst
I know a
kind
few
of
of you could almost
spider.
count as vegetables.
Why aren't they vegan?
Wow! Wow! The short jokes were one thing, but oof.
How do you know I was joking at you?
Oh, I know, but just in general, damn. God is a cruel god.
So yes, Rain?
I was just saying, if they're vegetarian spiders, why aren't they vegan spiders?
You can always tell a vegan spider is the one being very loud about it.
Hold on, let me readjust my microphone so you can hear the longest nasal exhale.
It's the only spider you can hear coming. Well, fucking shut up. Alright, so Siegfried, you were checking the traps?
Yep. Just making sure they're good and keeping an eye out for spiders while I'm doing it.
Alright, give me a perception check as you stare out into the darkness. It'll be a disadvantage.
As long as it doesn't stare back.
Oh, good rolls, good rolls. I mean, there's not much you can strain your ears for, but you're still trying to keep an ear out. What you hear is the usual sort of thing you'd expect. You can hear things. Little scuffs, little breaks of twigs, little rustles of branches. Things that seem normal. As you look around, I'm guessing you have your lantern out as well.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's kind of getting lost in the depths of the trees, but you're not seeing anything getting glinted back. No reflections of many eyes. No catches of strange shapes among the trees and the branches and undergrowth. It's all looking fairly safe right now.
good start. Good start.
And you were only looking out to the forest, right?
I'm checking on top of the roof occasionally.
Yeah, it's also fine there. You can get a much clearer picture there. A little shuffle around, yeah, nothing's clinging to the back or anything. It all looks good. Anything more from the lot in the cabin?
I basically look around the main area for, well, any places where spider attacks have occurred.
In the main wilderness area? You don't actually see any immediate presence of it. When you walk around to the back, though, you can see one of the bear traps has been shut around a spider leg. It's one of the smaller ones, one of the dog-sized ones. There's also, roll me a survival.
Is there a point of... it's going to be... if it's not trained, I have disadvantage on it, right?
Nope. Just roll it.
Alright.
Training just means you get add your proficiency to it. 7. It's not really your forte, this sort of thing, but I mean, you can see there's definitely that leg there, and then You're checking around. You can see there's a bit of blood still drying on the actual wall of the cabin. You're thinking maybe this is where the hunter at least ran from. Maybe he was being pursued. You're not entirely sure. This could have just been a different spider that showed up at some point.
Hmm. So, what is the general layout of the cabin?
Cabin, well, if you mean the cabin itself is just a single room.
All right.
From the doors
Is
on
there
it's rectangular. The door is on the north wall, which is very long, is one of the long ones. South wall also a long one, which has the hearth and several of the bunks.
Okay.
There's a lot of tables, stools. There's skins piled up high. There's the dangling animal carcasses with buckets beneath them.
All right.
It's a very utilitarian area. There's not many personal effects. It's all generally just tools.
Okay, so there's no side rooms, no branching paths to something else.
No, it's just one room, but there is also the attached building.
That's what I wanted to know about. There's a door to that attached building, right?
There is. It's
And
locked.
It's closed, is it?
It's closed, and there's a heavy padlock on it.
I look to the hunter, then to the door, pointing to it, and ask, "What's in here?"
That's just the meat smoker. Yeah, we can't really carry all the fresh stuff all the time, so we smoke it here, then we take it back to the village and survive on it. That's what we were doing, because we got to stock up for winter, and there's a lot of more mouths in the village now.
Hmm. Has it been opened recently?
As far as I know, that batch is ruined. I mean, I've not fucking gone to it all day. I think we started it up last night.
So it was before the attack.
Aye, yeah. We see the attack was around this morning. We got up. We started heading into. I mean, it was Jonesy's idea. We just went in further east, and then because he found a good trail. He did find a good trail. That's to his benefit. That's to his credit. That there was actually a reason to go there. We got jumped not too far in.
Mm-mm.
So we're going right back to the village, right? After this morning.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Might be a bit presumptuous, but don't suppose any of you've got something to drink, calm the nerves, bring the shakes down.
I toss him a flask. Should be strong enough for someone of your stature.
Cheers, Stoutman. Snaps it off, takes a swig, coughs, hacks, chokes for several minutes. Right. That's stronger than expected, but it's good. It's good. Thank you. Yeah. You can... you can have it back.
I just take it back, drain the rest of what's left, put it back in my bag.
He looks over at Castalia and Siegfried. That's what he uses to drink, right? Not to feel his lantern. He's not, like, taking the piss on me.
Nope. That's what he drinks.
Right. Okay. I mean, most mercs have a death wish. By about this point, coming through the clearing, with the noble steeds still alive, is a very chewed up looking version of your compatriots. The wolf has a slight limp. Rain has quite a bit of blood from the shoulder and also some puncture marks in the armor and the hip. Zarsul looks as if he got fucking dragged. There's some gashes there in his armor, but he's still standing.
We found the spiders.
Yep. Just a couple. We're all right. We're all right. We're fine.
Oh, come in. Have a seat. The fire's
I
going.
carefully pick my way towards the cabin.
Perception check.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh,
no.
Let me
I
pull
mean,
this
you don't
up.
know if it,
Crap.
for one thing, you don't know if it traps a reset. Yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah, you're able to catch on pretty quickly that the party didn't leave everything disarmed, and you're able to thread your way through.
I love
Wolfgang
how
leads.
that's when I rolled that.
Yep.
I mean, for the best.
Yeah. Rain, you just take a little moment of think for a moment of common sense and just think, oh yes, I'll reset them. I'll just step around the little clumps of unnatural brush. And you all make it there safely.
I enter the cabin and see this little halfling and say, "Hello, friend."
You have to remember he's not used to seeing you.
When Wolfgang
What?
enters, he
What's
screams.
that got to do with it?
When Wolfgang pads in, he screams a second time and
Now that
hides
I
behind
can
the
put
dwarf.
to just nerves.
Would you like a calming smoke pipe, good sir?
No, I think I'd like all my faculties right now. Yeah.
I
So-
sit down in the corner and pack a pipe.
That's a kobold.
Yes, it is.
It is a kobold. Yes.
That's a wolf.
Yes, that is his pet wolf.
Are you arming prisoners now? Aren't those things you're paid for to hunt down?
Well,
Except for that one, not that one.
It's a nice
The wolf
twist.
sits down beside me, rolls over onto its back, and expects its tummy rubbed.
You see, it's adorable.
still say the wolf's in charge.
My Aunt Faladay, she had 2 kids eaten by wolves.
Not this wolf though.
That's the wolves we know. That's what happens when wolves are near us.
No. This wolf is fine. It hasn't eaten anyone in months.
Can it jump?
Oh, yes.
Right, well,
And it's
I can't...
and it's very good at killing spiders.
Oh, yeah, anything's gonna kill... Alright, okay, so... I can't really say get outside or anything with any authority. It's not really my shack. I'm gonna sleep over there, as he points to the furthest corner from the door, and any windows. And the scaly one and the fur thing, they can sit by the door. Is that okay?
I'm climbing into the bunk bed on the other side.
What, onto the far side or near the door?
The bunk bed near the door, they'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, he's fine with that and starts scrabbling over. Help yourself. I mean, not to the hanging ones, but the spit's fine. It's do you have something to never mind. Night then. I'm gonna just curl up here for a while, and you can do whatever. Just don't leave the door unlocked. Just don't.
Wasn't planning on it.
I know, it's just, little mistakes happen and then people die. It happens.
Well, I guess I'll take first watch.
I make sure to close the door.
Meanwhile, the hunter just
the
pulls up
horses-
several large pelts and tries to hide himself in a ball.
The horses are on the outside, aren't they?
Yes. Well, you can't bring them in. It's a single room lodge.
Okay.
I would assume whoever is going to keep watch on them is actually going to keep watch on everything.
I mean, you've only got a couple of windows.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be out for first watch outside next to the horses to see if they get skittish at any point. Because if
Oh,
they
oh,
start
I-
smelling spiders, they might at least alert me to something around.
Incidentally, Cornelius and Droop have found a nice little peaceful corner, and Droop has completely exhausted himself casting prestidigitation to make sure the bunk is clean enough for Cornelius to sit on. You just hear, "Ah, yes, very good, Droop. Yes, this will do me nicely."
Sometimes I feel sorry for that guy. Almost. Almost. Then I remember.
Droop looks pleased, at least.
Oh,
He's getting
Zargul, is the wolf good? Or does he need a heal?
The wolf is just about topped up.
Are you okay?
Not so much. I was actually going to take a short rest, and
Notice the order in which she asked those questions.
Well, I know
Yes,
it's
I-
important.
Oh, that's hilarious.
yeah.
All right.
Can I
Probably
take a short
inkling
rest to get some health back?
Yeah, there's an hour before you have to really start snoozing, so I'll let you take a short rest if you want. Roll a few hit dice before the watch. Nice. Nice. Alright, you're raring to go, are you? First up on watch, yeah?
It's better. I might spend another one.
You can, yeah. On short rest, you can spend as many hit dice as you want, but you only get half back after a short rest, or after a long rest.
Yep. No, I think that's enough.
I was actually tempted to do the same thing, considering I'm missing quite a bit as well.
Mm-hmm. You can if you want. You just bunk down, not. Oh, good job, Roll20.
Wow.
I look forward to this combat.
GG.
Well, to be fair, now I'm at 32 out of 35, so I'll roll one more and I should be okay. There we go. See, I'm fine.
I mean, you were probably okay before, but whatever.
Numerous
You
ones,
the
I like
boss.
it.
Well, I'd prefer to roll those now than in combat.
Why not both?
No. Hey, I'll roll the one on your heal. How about that?
Said I'm gonna need a heal.
We all know you're
I'm
the
gonna
one that
mark
needs it.
those words, aren't I?
Yes.
Oh, didn't mean to hit that one. Never mind. Sorry.
Alright. Let's see here. Alright, so tell me your plans.
Currently, I'm going to be first watch out with the horses to make sure we don't get jumped by spiders.
Standing outside with the horses.
Yeah.
Far from the cabin, because, I mean, you couldn't really bring them around all the traps.
Yeah, but we
Oh,
kind of need the horses for tomorrow. So,
Yep. No, I'm just saying you won't be near the cabin.
Well, one could always set the traps off and then bring them in and then reset them.
I mean, they're easy enough to trigger and all. Now that you know where they are. Decisions.
I would volunteer for that idea, just because I don't think having them all the way out in Low Escabobia is a very smart decision.
okay. I grab a stick and set off a few traps so I can move the horses in closer.
Alright, it's going to take up most of your watch, though. As you're just grabbing a stick, getting shattered now and again. I mean, it would go a bit faster if anyone helped.
So considering I also suggested and Wade and I'll help him with it.
Huh, what help? Huh?
Also,
You
just
watch it.
just for the sake of it, going to remind you guys that you now have the crossbow with you. You've also got those gauntlets. Just bringing them up just in case, you know. Maybe a conversation topic among the group.
I vote somebody who isn't wielding clerically powers uses those gauntlets. And somebody kick the dwarf because he's snoring again.
my next question: would wearing those gauntlets interfere with using a bow?
Nope, not at all. Wouldn't improve your ability to use a bow, because that's dex.
No, but it'd give me a better save on strength.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, maybe the kobold isn't the right person for it. It's something to decide among the group.
Give it to the wizard so he can punch things.
Oh, he doesn't need any help punching things.
I don't. Who?
Siegfried,
You sure you don't?
do you
yeah,
want them?
Yeah, does Siegfried need help punching things?
I got things to stab things with. Which
Yes,
is
but
dead.
this way, if a mimic pops out of nowhere, you can punch it.
But yeah, what if they surprise you and you drop your daggers far, far away?
I don't believe a unarmed hits are actually counted as anything other than 1 damage.
1 plus your strength mod.
Unless you're trained.
Well, unless you take the feat or a monk. That's the only time it improves.
Yeah. I'll take it. Just
I was about to say somebody has to take it. I just won't take it.
I don't. I don't need it. So, I mean, I'm already
Oh,
doing
well.
enough. Yeah.
Zazul apparently has 19 strength now.
Great choice.
Oh no.
Let's see. And what about the crossbow?
I think that should go to whoever's on watch, so they can start things out with a bang.
Literally.
That-
Zing.
That sounds like a good idea.
it would awaken everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I got the crossbow, moving traps round, and keeping an eye out. Wonderful.
I'm helping move the traps around, and then I'm going to bed. Somebody put a sock in the dwarf.
Let's see. Hang on. Just gotta copy paste some tokens here.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
hey, is it-
no. The tokening.
Yep. Where's my Tarask?
Speaking of tea things, where's my Tressum? I want a Tressum. Oh no, what was it you said earlier? Like you have to give Rain a cat, and I can't. I'm trying to remember why.
Because I said I put it in my
Oh.
pocket.
Oh yeah. She'll carry it in her pocket, and then I pointed out that leather armor doesn't have any pockets, and she's like, "Fine, I'll wear a robe." So this needs to happen now.
I mean, you do wear clothing underneath the armor. That tends to have pockets.
No,
No.
Yeah, but
she's
not,
a woman.
not
They don't
size
have
for,
pockets. We know this.
Oh, that's true. No, he's
but also not size enough to put a kitten.
It's a flying kitten.
I
Well, unless he gives you a regular kitten.
didn't say I wanted a Tressum. I said I wanted a kitten.
Just gotta prep something here. Okay, Siegfried. You're standing watch.
Yep.
Alrighty. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Might need to resize
How
this a bit
cute.
more. It's hard to tell. Let's see. Yeah, let's shrink it down a little bit more.
And these squares are a lot more muted, so it's not as clashing. I like this.
Yeah, it's a shame I can't show it, but you know, it's just how it is.
We'll work something out if you want me to show this kind of stuff.
Yep, I just need people to buy me a second monitor.
You'll get a second monitor when I get my second monitor back. How's that sound?
Sounds
Right
great.
now my second monitor is next to me, hooked to another computer.
And
It's being piloted by the cleric.
reveal a bit more.
And token is selected, so I'm not going to have any issues. While
Oh, thank you for the reminder. Yeah, let's just click that now.
Alright then, Siegfried. Pick where you'll be standing.
Oh, this is a nice little cabin.
So let's see here. Yeah, roll 20, but still obscure. Good, so I can pull out something else. Where did I put it? Shit. Did I not upload it? Okay.
I'm guessing the haystack type thing would be where the horses are.
Well, I'm about to show you. There we go. Badoosh. And yeah, weirdly, horses are 2x2.
That looks like 3x3.
It was.
Okay, yeah,
There we go.
Well, they are technically large creatures, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why we're 2x2. I just have them oversized. So where are you going to lead the
We have-
horses to?
We have 3 horses, don't we?
You do. I just haven't pasted them in yet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Did we drag the cart here too?
Nope, the cart is sitting out
No.
there, but I
No.
mean, there's nothing in it.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Just your supplies.
Oh,
You didn't buy any.
oh, well, wonderful.
Yes, that was the joke.
Do you want to put them here, do you?
Around there should be fine.
The hunter is doing such a good job, you can't even see him. Because I'm not going to foist up a fucking token for every fucking NPC. Especially not the ones that don't matter.
Halfling token doesn't matter.
I mean, you didn't even ask his name. Too late now,
Well,
he's
you
asleep.
We could just, put a stick figure there.
He's just the halfling.
My name is Halfling.
Alrighty, and just to remind you all, the door is on this side here. Basically where that patch of hay is. It's the welcome mat. You scrub your feet. Alrighty. Siegfried, you got your lantern out, but it is in general pitch fucking
Yep.
dark.
Oh yeah.
So let's adjust for that.
Bum, 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 bum.
So, give me a perception check at disadvantage.
He said.
As you
he said
stand
the
out
word.
here, alone, with some horses.
But the horses will detect the spiders, right? There'll be like an alarm system, right? Right?
Now, while many people like horses, I have an accurate representation of them. Horses are dumb.
Yeah.
They're terrified and dumb.
Yeah.
So they'll get terrified and alert everyone, right?
Yeah, except they'll get scared of anything. They might take offense at his mustache.
An owl lands on a branch, those horses are gone.
Alright, as you stand here, with the crossbow in hand, utterly alone. As you look behind you, you can see the glow of your lantern hitting against the walls, the snug, secure, wooden walls of the Hunter's Lodge. They seem pretty thick once you stepped in. Those windows seem pretty sturdy. Hey, I think I lucked out and actually got the right amount. Although I think it's actually dim light for number 30.
I get 30 feet and then another 30 feet.
Yeah. It's okay, though. I'll tell you if you spot anything. Don't you worry. But yeah, you just remember there's... It was quite secure in there. Snug, comfortable, enclosed. But you're standing here with a bunch of horses. Trees all around you. The sounds of nature. The silence of the spiders, because you've seen them a couple of times now and they don't make noise. Somehow something that large doesn't make a noise. Those humanoid creatures were also utterly silent as they jumped around. So, all you can really say for yourself right now is after your watch, you didn't hear anything.
Okay. And I go and wake up the dwarf and say it's his turn.
What? Oh, fine. Having a wonderful dream. There was a tankard. It was, oh, forget it.
It was just infinite women. Big-breasted maidens, and they all had massive, overspilling tankards.
Tankards. Yes, yes.
And beards.
Yeah.
Yeah, something you
Me
can
and
hang
my
on to.
450-pound dwarf. Something. Yeah.
So, Malgorn, you're going to trot out as well? You're going to do your guard duty?
Yeah.
I'll go out and help Malgern as well.
Oh, good. Alone time with a kobold.
Oh no, that won't. This won't cause some hilarious reaction because I won't see him in the dark and whack him.
Is there any way I can climb up on the roof use as a vantage point?
You could, yeah, if you give me... let's see, it's climbing... It's just a wooden wall. It's not, yeah, it'll be in athletics rather than acrobatics. Yeah, you managed to clamber your way up. The wolf, however, just looks displeased.
I go and pet the wolf. It's okay.
It's up to Zarzul if the wolf accepts.
Yes. Kid scriptures and pets are perfectly acceptable.
Even from somebody who doesn't like his master.
Licks at the dwarf's hands to try and get some of the ale.
Well, I won't need a shower tomorrow. Or I won't need a bath tomorrow. Yeah, sweet.
So, Malgorn, I assume you're standing by the horses?
Yes, I'm standing over by the horses.
Why don't you?
Oh, I totally forgot about my token. Thank you.
And the kobold is...
Did I get the crossbow from Siegfried?
I'm picking
I don't know,
you dead.
did you?
I don't know. Did he give the dwarf or not? These are things you guys decide.
I would think
Yes,
you would
I shall
use
have
the
a crossbow.
kobold. I can handle myself.
I was about to say the kobold makes sense, not the.
Yeah, the kobold's got... He has the high ground.
Well, more importantly,
Useless standing.
Siegfried, would you have trusted handing the crossbow to the kobold?
Yeah, he's better with a bow than I am.
Alright then, Zarzul, you're holding on to it. This beautiful, well-crafted... It contrasts very, very highly with the mangy little flea bag of a scale beast you are.
Hey, I look after myself.
Okay, so well-dressed scale beast.
Yeah.
Well dressed mangy scale beast.
Yeah.
Feel free to have any conversation you fancy. Just give me a perception roll for two of you at disadvantage.
Even with my...
Yeah, it's still disadvantage in dim light.
Son of a...
It means you can hit things fine, but you just can't,
okay.
perceive properly.
Yeah. Oh,
And kobold is 120 feet, I think.
Perception.
I think it's still
under that.
now I'm checking.
Or is it just 60? Do they not get the benefit of the drow?
There may or may not be something out there. I don't know.
Feel
All I
free to
know
come up
is
with
this
something that
ale is
distracted you.
delicious. There's still something at the bottom of this flask.
It's this very awkward moment of Zarzul looking down. He just sees the dwarf with the tankard planted against his face, as if he's trying to elongate his tongue to get to the bottom of it.
Wait.
Just scraping for every bit of moisture on the sides. He's got a full flask on his side. He could refill it, but he wants to get every drop first.
Yeah, you don't waste it.
Can't have it yourself if you don't finish your meat.
Plus, he's not too sure when he's going to get another refill.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Here we go.
After all, he knows in the wagon there is that cask of Morden's Curl, and that is elf piss. That is pathetic.
Gotta get everything.
Any conversation between the two of you? Because let's not forget here, you've been traveling for about a week now, but Malgorn, you only know two of your party.
Yeah.
I think he likes it that way.
Yeah, it's like, you're missing the point. It's like,
I mean, you complained endlessly that there was just a bunch of humans around you. Now you've got other humanoids. They're not dwarves,
yeah,
but
and they suck too. This one is small and possibly a dragon, and I mean the wolf's cool. And he says things that are ooh.
Well, you don't like having people around you that can speak Dwarvish.
No, I don't.
you're not there.
I can't.
No,
I'm more joking.
I know, it's just
too many pickles.
so many voices in your head, Malgern.
I know, right?
Just like that fucking dwarf.
So, Stucky friend, do we? Is there any plans we should have for entering town tomorrow?
We should probably keep you covered. Just a recommendation. I remember how this went with the goblin. Experience.
Okay, this may be an idea. Yes, we shall do that. It shall be good. Do you see anything down there?
Just some horses.
It's a question you've been asked a lot, Malgern.
God, you stay out of this. Between me and the kobold.
Don't test me,
There's not much
Malgern.
down here, but a lack of drink.
It's very much a pity.
Don't
Don't
test
make
your
them
god,
make it
Malgern.
start raining because you're complaining.
My own personal rain cloud. It's a class feature.
Might be. You never know.
Have you ever come across spiders like that before? They were very strange.
trying to think.
You
We had some
have.
spiders in the last
It was a horrific
Yeah,
time.
Did we?
Yeah.
I remember the like changeling.
No, no.
Wasn't that related to spiders?
In the
or-
depths of Wave Echo Cave, you remember. There was the man named the Black Spider, a drow.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You remember darkness assaulting your gaze, and then the piercing fangs, the venom.
So I'm gonna have a think here, and I don't remember much. What was the? Oh my God, that guy's. And I immediately perk up when I remember that name. I was like, think there was a gentleman with spiders, and I thought, we
Yeah,
never.
you
dealt
remember
with,
Siegfried dashed out of the darkness ahead of you. And then
Yeah,
the
we-
darkness
we-
dissipated, and you realized you were surrounded by giant spiders.
And then I also realized we never dealt with that. It's still there. Shit.
Dealt with what?
There might be a reason for the spiders. Just to guess. Trying not
pray
to
tell
alarm the
that be?
kobold.
Any information that may help us fight these things? Some way of detecting them or anything such as that?
Just hit him really hard.
I like this plan. This plan sounds good. Hit them hard. Yes, yes. Excellent.
Yes. I'm pleased that the kobold is agreeing with me.
You know, considering that was a one.
Meanwhile, I'm in the back of my mind. I'm aware, kind of like, oh shit.
Actually, since it's a one, Malgern, roll me an intelligence.
So wait, what's a one?
Your perception. Roll me an
my
intelligence.
perception. Okay.
You've had a
I
few.
saw a 4, but yeah. So do I just click? I think I clicked this one, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'm still set on disadvantage, but
That's
I mean, I
fine.
am
I
drunk,
take the
so-
first roll. Nothing seems amiss. And I mean, you think you might have misremembered a little bit of the events, but I mean, it was a hell of a time. The adrenaline was pumping. Siegfried was down
Yeah.
again and again.
Like normal.
You almost fell down, and that was real fucking rare.
Yeah. I can count the amount of times I've fallen down on one hand.
At the
Thank-
least, I mean, the dude was just called the Black Spider. He didn't seem to be part
Yeah.
spider, so
Could just be coincidence.
it could be.
It happens.
Could be. Maybe not.
Still waffling in my mind.
It's getting a little foamy just because of all the... You've taken a few swigs today. Some details are a little weird. I mean, you do remember you were probably wearing armor, not bare-chested, as you just smashed these spiders aside with your dwarven tosser.
Yes. That must be what happened.
That seems pretty clear. Yeah. You were a badass. That's all that matters.
Yes. Yes. Excellent.
Following in the footsteps of Ermom Sofat.
I. God damn it. I deserve another drink for how manly I was back then.
And as time passes on, the kobold marching around the tiled roof, which might not be helping the sleep of the others. As we can just hear this little thunk, 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 thunk on the rooftop tiles. But his beady little eyes don't detect anything, and Malgurn, the horses seem pretty fucking calm. Dopey creatures that they are. Yeah, your watch passes without incident.
I think we lost both the rogue and the kobold.
Oh dear.
Oh, shit.
Because I
we
heard.
can,
"Boo-doo-doo."
Well.
And
we can wait.
that was. Oh wait, yeah, they're brothers. That would make sense. Never mind.
Yeah, same connection.
I was like, that's a little awkward, but then I remembered the situation.
Only to Discord, though. They're still at least in spirit on Roll20. There we go.
Hey.
Okay, I'm back. That was annoying.
Welcome back.
Are you both back?
He should be back very shortly. We're both on the same router, so.
Yeah, we know.
It took me a minute to remember that part. I was like, that was awkward that they both. Oh, right.
I just want to make the joke that when he says I'm back, it's just you again, Botch.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen Botch and Webgun in the same room?
Yeah, actually, it happens a lot. They're brothers.
He's just multi-boxing, that's all.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
multiple boxes. Yes. That and a soundboard.
So when did I cut out?
I don't think we heard anything from you once I started talking about how you were patrolling across the rooftop.
Yeah, he went
Okay.
through what I remember, and then he was talking about you, and then you cut out.
I was saying I would try and think of an area where the spiders might attack from and guard against that area. Keep an eye out on that area a bit more thoroughly.
Roll me a nature check then. You're just trying to surmise what you know of spiders.
Like a roll.
It's not a lot. You think they might have 6 legs sometimes. You're pretty sure there's a couple you hunted at a 9.
You
But
know
you
about
do come to a
as much as-
realization, an epiphany, if you will. There's a moment where you just stand there and think, Zarzul, get it? You got it perfectly. They'll attack from the woods.
Oh, excellent! I know this. I should keep a fine eye out on the woods and make sure.
As you
I'm
keep
not
shuffling in a
surprised.
360-degree patrol around the woods surrounding you.
Well, I've got a good sort of vision from on top of the cabin, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got a pretty good field of view. But, as time passes, nothing really seems to catch your eye. You think you might have seen a rabbit bound between a couple of trees. Wolfgang seemed interested for a moment, but then settled back underneath the shade. Your patrol is over.
Uneventful. Excellent.
Who's next?
An eventful night would be good. I carefully climbed down from the roof.
Yeah, that's easy enough, no bother. Hop down some barrels, then up again. Again, you're not the most silent type, so you might be disturbing someone's sleep, but you get down fine and dandy with a little pose.
I am grumbling about loud kobolds.
For the first time, to someone's perspective, Zarzul, you sound like a dragon.
Oh, it is a good day. How many more shifts do we have? Probably 2, don't we?
2 more shifts and only 2 more party members plus Droop, because Cornelius decides he's not getting up for anyone right now. He's already having to rough it. This is just beneath him right now.
Useless wizards.
I'll
wow, we
volunteer
agree
to
on
watch.
something.
I'll volunteer to watch with Droop.
Droop does
Okay.
volunteer to watch by himself.
I say let him do it.
I do not think that's a smart
That's
idea.
fine. Yeah, Droop, you got this.
No, I
I'm
can do it. I can
going
do it.
back
Just
to-
and he reaches out his hands in a gimme gesture to Zarzul.
I hand over the crossbow.
No.
Oh my god! I go and I take the crossbow from the goblin. Are you mad?
I signed the sheet.
He signed the paper.
I have permission to
Oh
use it,
my
unlike you, Malgern.
Oh my god! I'm just gonna continue holding the crossbow up out of his reach. I can't believe, I knew kobolds were crazy, but damn.
I'm switching over to Dwarven into Malgur, and I say, did you forget that if he gets eaten before he can yell at us, we're all dead?
But-
Yes, don't give him that. Give it to me.
Okay.
I take it.
Oh my
Droop
God, I-
is disappointed. His ears start to droop as well, as does his nose and the snot inside.
And then I look at Droop and I say, hey, don't worry about it. If we get through the night just fine and we don't have to use it, I'll let you fire it once.
Just don't wake
Okay.
me up.
And he just sort of
Alright.
shuffles out of the cabin like a teen doing a little bit of a tantrum. Just bumping his shoulder into things, but since he's a little weakling goblin, nothing moves except him.
So I follow him out and I look to him and I say, hey, it'd be good if somebody could get up on that roof to do a scout, but I'm a bit too big. Would you do the honors of helping us out?
Ah, pretty lady, very trim. But yeah, Droop will do it.
All right. So I go to try to get him up on my shoulders to help him up.
Oh, you're gonna help him? Okay.
Yeah.
Both times he fails. At first he tries to jump off you and grab at the edge, but then one of the tiles comes free and he just clatters back onto your shoulders. Then he decides he's just gonna try and be more methodical, be more like Malgern. So he puts his foot on top of your head, rubbing that filthy heel into your hair as he just tries to scrabble and clamber before falling off your back. It's a bit high. Sorry.
Is there anything I can stand on?
Yeah, I mean, you could get up on the barrels or some crates that are sitting about, mainly if they're filled with salt.
I think that's what I'll do, is I'll try to stand up on a barrel so that he can get up higher.
Alright, you're gonna try and help him up again?
Yeah.
Alright, with that much help, you on the barrel basically gets to the edge of a roof, so he's able to just walk on top of it again. Shouldn't I have the crossbow since I've got the vantage point?
No, I think we're good with me and the crossbow down here.
Spoil sport. Okay. Droop, stand guard. It gives you a little salute. He actually clouts himself in the head, but no one's told him that's wrong yet.
Now remember, if you see anything, holler really loud like you're on fire.
Right. Droop, remember being on fire. It wasn't fun.
No,
We'll use
I
that.
don't imagine so. Did you get put out really quick?
Oh, yeah. Stop, drop, roll. Yeah. As he starts to walk up the roof, you do hear a muffled voice, however, say, "What is your favorite food? And why?"
Oh, that.
Oh no.
What?
Good response there. Yeah.
Who was that?
You want to look? You can roll me perception if you want to try to work out where the sound came from.
Okay. I might want to actually find that on my. There's where my sheet went.
It's not hard because there's not only the audio cue of the source itself to your half-elven ears, but there's also the fact that Droop freezes in place. And then this comes out of him. Yeah, what's your favorite food and why? It's a funny question, just popped into my head.
Okay, so that was.
It wasn't Droop's voice. Very clearly, it was not Droop's voice.
Oh no.
Where did that come from, Droop?
I don't know. Where do thoughts come from at all? If it just sort of pop into the head.
No. I know
Cornelius
that
told me there's a
wasn't
thing
your
called
voice.
a brain in there, and that's where all our thinking is done.
Where did the voice come from?
That comes from the mouth.
No. Where did the voice that just speak that was not you come from?
Oh, that. Well, I mean, it was shiny and interesting, and no one else seemed interested, so... And he reaches in his pocket and he pulls out... What you remember was offered by Ribaldi. It was Vicurious Pebble.
Someone care to refresh my memory on that?
Vicurious Pebble was a little thing he offered you for a single gold, and it just asked, now and again, a random question. It was...
Oh, okay.
He told you a story as well. It was made for a theater owner, just to give him ideas and to ask actors.
Okay, well that's quite lovely. Just on watch next time, try to keep it inside, because otherwise I might think that it's coming from the thing that we want to kill.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. He is sweating profusely, thinking he got caught, and then just stuffs it back in his pocket and goes to quickly march around the rest of a roof.
Droop, did you steal that?
No!
Did you?
Don't even need to roll insight. Yes, he did. You can tell that because he scampers further along the roof away from you, not looking back.
Droop, come here.
I
won't tell Cornelius.
Oh, okay. He clatters on back. Dirty feet, picking his one finger up his nose again.
Why didn't you just buy it if it was only a gold?
I don't get paid.
What?
Well, yeah. I don't need gold.
Well, what
Cornelius
happens
lets
if
me
you
live
want to
there.
buy some- Well, what happens if you want to buy something for yourself?
Oh, that's easy. I don't.
You don't.
I don't have to. And he taps his nose. With a wink.
Is it because you nick it or Cornelius buys it?
If
Or
you're
is it
not
both?
telling Cornelius the first one, if you are, then the second.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Plus, Cornelius doesn't know price of bag of beans.
Why'd you say he doesn't know the price of a bag of beans?
Hehehe. And he just grins with his broken tooth smile.
Ah, now that's what I was hoping for. That's very smart. I applaud you on that one.
So, we good?
Oh yeah, you're good.
So...
Just try not to steal from very big and powerful wizards because they can make your life very difficult.
Oh, no. Droop would never steal from anyone properly. No. Not Cornelius. Cornelius is the master.
No, I wasn't well, any wizards or technically that weird guy that had the contract because I'm not quite sure he was above board.
I mean, he's pretty small. Of course he's not above board.
Mm-hmm.
Not above-
I'm letting that one go.
Not above counter or table either. Just like me. Hee.
Very good, Droop.
So... What is your favorite food? I like a good stuffed rat. It's best when they're pregnant. Because then you get the little ratties you can just chew on as well.
I can't say I've had pregnant rat. Let's see. Ooh.
It's really good. What you do is you break the neck first. Then you rip the skin off and you stretch them out until the tail snaps out. And you hold them over a fire till they change color a bit. And then you just eat it all down. Mmm.
I have to say I'm quite a fan of turducken.
Ooh,
And
that sounds
somewhere
weird.
in my brain, my dream is
It's
turning into
a
a nightmare.
turkey, but with a duck inside of it.
Actually, roll nature.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Da, 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 da.
It's a duck with a turkey inside.
Oh, I should probably put that on disadvantage.
No, it's fine. A 10 is enough for you to know that it's not it's not a chicken stuffed inside a duck or stuffed inside a turkey stuffed inside a duck. It's an actual creature. It is a very large turkey that is able to swim perfectly, take flight, and also has the ferocious nature of the chicken.
I thought ducks were fearless, not chickens.
Oh, chickens are very fearless if you piss them off.
Yeah, but the ducks try to screw everything.
That's different, though. That's just passion. For a turducken, there is only hatred. Bit like a goose.
Well, I am referring to the meal that has the turkey and the duck inside it.
Oh,
Are you-
wow, that sounds much easier, yeah. Mmm. Usually Droop doesn't know what Droop eats. Cornelius just calls leftovers, and that seems to change daily.
Hmm. He does eat rather well, so it's not
Oh,
like you're
yeah.
going hungry.
Gets really bad diarrhea, though, for me. Not used to it. He
Oh,
gave me
yeah,
these
I
eggy
could
things
see.
from fish. It just ran right through me.
Well, that tends to run through everybody, not just people who aren't used to it.
That's when he started teaching Drew sparkles, hand sparkles, and he does little jazz hands.
Yeah, that thing. You're doing very well at that.
It really hurts.
You know, if you keep trying at it, it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
get easier and easier.
Yep, Cornelius said Droop will be a great wizard one day, in Droop's dreams.
That's not how he meant that.
No, I mean in Droop's dreams he told Droop he'd be a great wizard.
Oh no, that's even more depressing.
He's smiling, though. He's got his hands on his hips looking out of the distance.
Well, I think if you keep trying at it, you might be a pretty decent wizard.
Yeah. I'll cast Flare Ball and Wall of Tights.
Wall of tights?
I think that's what it's called. Droop still can't read well.
Well, you're doing a lot better, so I'm very proud of you.
Ooh. He's just grinning inanely as he stares at Rain. Okay, we get back to work then. Or else the beatings, yes. Because they help morale
No
improve.
beating. No beatings. Only wizards are allowed to get beatings.
Oh, yeah, Droop see a lot of that. Also lawmen and thieves and Siegfried. They get a lot of beatings.
No, that's in battle. That's a bit different from a beating.
Droop got a lot of beatings.
Droop shouldn't get any beatings. Droop is a good Droop.
No, I mean before Cornelius, before the good times.
Oh yeah, true.
So, yeah, off to work. And he's about to walk off the side of a roof.
Careful!
Do a little acrobatics check. He notices what you say, but he can't quite pull his foot back in time and plummets off the roof.
Are you okay?
Ta-da! As you look around the corner of the wall, you can see that he's on his back with his hands slightly in the air. Ta-da! And then he
Do I
slowly
need
picks
to
himself
heal
back
you?
up. I'm fine.
Okay.
Alright, let's do
I
some...
think you
Go on.
You should probably stay on the ground.
Alright. I will march. Another salute
And
where
was
he
that a-
slaps his forehead with the back of his hand very loudly.
Also, was that a perception check you were asking for?
Yep. And there's Droops.
Come on, you can do better than a goblin.
I did do better
She
than a
did.
goblin.
Oh, I didn't see. Okay.
Are you doing it from the
What?
rooftop?
I'm on the floor.
Okay.
I know better than to go up there. So I sent Droop up there.
Alright, who's watching the horses? You or Droop?
I would be. And Malgurn, why don't you move your guy back in the house? Because you're not sleeping by the horse.
What if I am?
You'll offend the horse.
Alright,
You just walk out and find him curled up beneath one.
I was supposed to say the snoring would freak them out.
it's a nice corner to go to sleep in.
Oh yeah, I forgot Droop's token. Droop sent Esquire. There we go.
Does he know he's not an esquire?
He has no idea what an Esquire means. He just saw it once in a forum and it sounded cool. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. He should be at disadvantage. Oh! Consistency. That's the Droop way. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, as time passes, I mean, you have a bit of fun with the horses as well if you want to, but generally it's just, wherever pleasant, they seem calm enough. The two big Clydesdales you hired. Can't even remember their names, actually. I should have noted that down. Droop doesn't do a whole lot of patrolling despite his claims. Because, you know, he's a fucking goblin.
That's why I figured it would be wise if he had assistance.
Yep. He does, I mean, he does do a little patrolling, but it's mainly this. In a small little circle. He's only got small legs. But yeah, as the time passes, it seems everything's fine. Now and again the horses look up a bit and look down to the south, but, I mean, there's other things in the woods apart from spiders.
I would hope so, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
If not, we're more screwed than I thought we were.
Yep. And with the end of your shift, you start to head back.
I don't like the sound of starts.
When you get around the corner, let's see, about here, Droop tagging behind. It is then that you realize you probably should have actually patrolled around the building.
Let me guess, they're all on that side.
Son of a bitch.
My first course of action is to take that lovely crossbow that I have no idea how to use, point it at the biggest one, and try to shoot at it.
Well, you know exactly how to use it. It's a simple ranged weapon. It's a light crossbow. So, what are you going to fire at?
The very first big F-off one.
Okay, the first big spider? Gotcha.
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Which means... I was about to say, what am I rolling
Which
for
means
this?
I'm about to get woken up and I'm gonna hate you so much.
You can drag in a light crossbow if you want from the compendium onto your sheet. Otherwise,
yeah,
it's a
that should be
D20 plus your dex plus your proficiency.
Alright, so where is the
So that'll probably be a +4 for you. Your dex mod is +2, or is it +1?
My dex is +2, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll
So
be
it's a light cross... It's a light crossbow?
Mm-hmm. And are you using the bonus action to twiddle the nozzle?
Yes.
Okay.
Where is the... Oh. Apparently failed. Oh,
I haven't rolled yet.
There we go. Well, I was wondering, I'm like, why hasn't it shown up in the thing? There we go.
Alright, that was a 22 to hit. Very nice. That's a solid hit. And you also get to roll your D4 of fire damage as well.
D10.
Yeah, that's what I said, D10, didn't I?
You said D4.
Oh, sorry.
How do I make it roll just a dice?
Slash
What's the thing
R,
after?
and then 1d10. So /R. There you go. So finally, after all this time, you bring the crossbow up. It's still kind of weighty in your arms. You adjust for it a minute. You remember the lesson to put it right against your shoulder when you twist the nozzle. You can see the powder fumes getting around onto the head of the bolt. You pull the lever closed against the handle, and the bolt is loosed. The moment it starts to speed through the air, it bursts into fire, casting orange and red light upon the monsters. Then it thuds into the giant spider itself, and there's a muffled poof, and the thing writhes in agony. So its small limbs to the front, trying to reach down to where you just shot it in the stomach, or the underside, and there's just this blackened, charred mess as you just ignited its insides.
Woo!
For a horrific 14 or 15 damage. Alright, let's see here. Yep. Everyone else in the cabin, roll me a perception. It wasn't horrifically noisy, but there was all the casting of light and whatnot as well. Oh, lovely.
Wait, shit. I want to see the thing.
Because
down.
you detached it somehow.
Oh, nice.
Well, we know who's not waking up.
Yep. Zarsul, you and your buddy, by which I mean Malgern, your lifelong partner, are now awake. And I'm going to need some initiative, so let's clear this out. There we go.
So two of our party members are sound asleep.
Yeah, but everyone roll me anyway.
Oh yeah, I might want to do that too. Oops.
1, 2, 3.
Oops. So I thought I selected me, but apparently I didn't.
Oh well.
I do apologize.
Let's see here. Okay. I'll add you to the turn order. There you go. You can type yours in. I think. I don't think I have to edit anything for you to do that.
God, I've lost the initiative on my character sheet. Where is it?
It's in the top.
I don't know how to.
there.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah.
No. You just
Okay.
click the 0. So.
Yeah, there we
let's
go. I
see.
figured it out.
Yeah. There we go. Let's see here. I should have memorized what their fucking initiative bit modifier was. God damn it, why is the D section so fucking huge? Devils, dragons, drow, demons. It's all fucking in the D's. Where's the E's?
It's like,
I mean, there's a lot of D.
Yeah. Although it's also in the animal section, is the G section is the biggest for giant. Let's see.
Giant G strings.
Nope, just giants. Oh wow, that's. Wait, what? Okay. What do you? Hang on. Let's see. So okay. So he's a tenor.
Malgern, is there a reason you're tossing your dwarven tosser?
no, I'm
He just got
fixing my
excited by
character.
the talk of D's.
He wanted to show the size of his D. Dwarven tosser.
As you can see here, it's not even breaking at 20. Come on, man. Giant spider. There we go. 40, 20 plus 3. Oh, ooh, that's terrible. Okay.
It's not what I want to hear the DM say.
In this case, I
No, it
do.
is what you want to hear what the DM says.
Oh, yeah, because he's rolling for the spider.
Yeah.
That would make...
It is kind of weird being able to actually click on things properly. Was everyone able to get their initiative on? Yeah? Wolfgang's there. Yep. Oh, I forgot there's one more person who has initiative.
Group.
Exactly.
Yay!
Our halfling.
No, he is not getting involved.
I think he is too terrified.
Hey, that's a shame he's got disadvantage, though. There we go. A nice solid 6 for Droop. Alrighty. Top of a round is Mulgurn. Mulgurn, you awaken to a flash of red screaming past the window. And then there's a strange hissing and thump sound just outside the window.
Okay. Fuck, and I don't sleep on my armor either. Okay, so
Although you do sleep in your boots.
probably take my action to grab my armor.
Donning your armor
well.
would take several minutes.
Oh.
It would take
okay,
about
okay.
100 rounds to put your armor on.
Well, shit. So we're just gonna grab the shield, grab the sword, throw the tosser on my waist or something.
You can still just grab your belt for a free action.
All right, so we have everything but the arm.
Yep.
And
And the
you said I was
clothing.
near a window, right?
Yes, you are near a window.
Okay. What can I see outside this window?
You're able to see here. You're able to see the blue skinned spideroid creature, and then the 2 giant spiders.
Okay. Do I go last action hero and just jump through the window, or do I? Debating whether I just want to throw the tosser out the window, or no. You know what?
You want to
I'm
Leon
gonna try
Kennedy
to
this?
get out. I'm gonna try to get out the window. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Roll an
acrobatics.
no athletics for this one, as you're just
Oh,
barreling
what?
through. You 1 foot
And
in the
this is
stool,
how
next.
Mulgurn dies.
Yep, 1 foot in the stool, next foot on the table, and then just arms up over him as he just smashes through the window.
Yeah.
Everyone else wakes up.
I did it!
The halfling hunter
Effective
pulls the blankets around him further, and you can hear small whimpers. Mulgurn,
guess
let's see here. You are
That
now
took me
outside the cabin,
about-
right here where you landed. You
Nice.
also
That's a very
take
bad spot for you.
you also take 2 slashing damage from carving up your shoulders on as you jump through.
Totally
'Cause you
worth
jump-
it.
I mean, what does a dwarf wear to bed
Yeah, you're right.
apart from his boots?
Just probably a muslin shirt and some sort of trousers.
Oh, a pair of long johns got you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alrighty. Well, I'd say that's your movement and your bonus used up for that. Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to thwack at the. You shot the one in front, correct? The one in front is injured.
the big giant one.
You
not
can
the
see
small one.
there's a horrible blackened mess on its underside with a bolt sticking out of it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna see that as a sign of weakness. Continue trying to wail on the one that's. Injured.
That's a hit. You just stab right into it. You decide for a little bit of a flourish because you're grouchy. You want this thing to hurt. You want it to hurt like you
Yeah,
hurt on
I'm-
having to wake up. And so you bring a slice up, and then you catch the edge of the handle. It's the crossguard against the bolt, and then you thrust in, pushing the bolt and the blade up into it. The creature arrives and is deceased
Awesome.
as it just hangs on there for a moment on your blade before just slumping down a moment you pull back.
Totally worth it. That went exactly how I wanted it to. And that's me.
Alrighty. Next up is Rain. You just saw a fucking dwarf boulder through the window. There is glass everywhere, mostly in his beard.
Oh, not the beard.
Oh,
Always the beard.
goody. Well, I'm not going to budge because I get a kind of a good view here. I want to attack the smaller spider.
That's true, the dwarf's butt flap is open.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to be
Look,
close
I
to that.
like being it needs to breathe at night, okay? It's a personal thing.
Alright, what's your action then? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to, on the smaller one. That.
Guiding bolt. You're just at normal rolls, but... And that... Let's see. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, I did put the AC into the bubbles. Okay, that is a hit. As you remember, a repeat performance of earlier, you do just smash this bolt of pure burning energy into the creature, and for a moment it stands there, then it just retches forward as its whole body just starts to glow. It takes a moment to regain its balance. It hurt. Still got your bonus?
I am going to stay right there, and I'm going to tell Droop to go inside.
Okay. Zarzul, you're on your back. You're alert. You're awake.
Yep.
The dog is looking down at you.
Uh-huh.
What you can mostly
Time
see in
for
your vision
action.
is an upside-down wolf head.
Huh.
There's now
Well,
a handy
I
hole in
shall-
the wall where a window used to be.
Yep. Where is the normal door?
It's right in front of you. It's the wooden panel bit, the covered awning.
Door? What door?
Okay.
I made a door. You're fine.
It's next to where I'm standing.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
It's a two-person door sort of thing.
I think I
Use
can
the
make it to
doors.
there.
It
shall
would have taken
apply
half your movement
Hunter's
to get
Mark.
up,
Okay.
so you'd have 15 foot from here. Also, the door is still locked
Okay. Oh well, there goes that plan.
from the outside.
Hi, Malgolian.
Why is it locked from the outside?
Well, I mean, who's going to unlock it from the inside with the person's on watch?
This is true.
Then why would it be locked at all?
Were
I
you
wouldn't
gonna
lock it.
leave it unlocked on your watch?
Oh yeah, true. Okay. You've got a point.
The point is, if you're outside doing the watch and then you walk back, are you going to wake everyone up to get back in, or are you just going to pull the key out?
True.
Oh, seeing there's a nice, convenient open window here, I'm
You-
going to Hunter's Mark the smaller spider type creature that somebody knew about but didn't tell me much about. Never mind. And then I'm going to fire an arrow at it.
Alright.
Was there an area effect on that explosion from the crossbow?
There
or-
wasn't, because it exploded internally.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Also, for those on the stream, currently the group is mostly inside a cabin, and outside, along one of the walls, are a selection of giant spiders and a couple of ettercaps.
A selection of giant spiders.
Yep.
It's like a
Only the
fancy.
finest.
Yeah.
Only the finest.
I think I might have just obliterated something.
Let's see here. 14 damage. As you just draw back, let loose your arrow, it sails whipping past Mulgurn's flowing mane, unobstructed by his helmet. And the
Well,
arrow
I'm
just...
sure he'd be lower, wouldn't he? 'Cause he went out the window.
Oh yeah, but you're aiming down at it. Like, the
Okay.
ettercap's only humanoid size, and you're kind of higher up since you're firing out a window. It's only for dramatic purposes anyway. Basically,
Yeah.
Mulgurn's in the middle of a L'Oreal commercial. As the arrow just sails past his head and funks into the chest of the strange creature. Who I'm going to call an Ettercap. You've fought enough of these. You know an idea what they're called, but you might get informed later. And it is looking powerfully low.
Okay, I think I've gone through everything.
Yep. Next up is the Ettercap you just fucking hit. Oh yeah, I forgot to draw out the sheet. So, I think, where did I put them? Monsters of the Forest, there we go. Jesus, she spawned out big. Hang on. Okay, there we go. So yes, let's see here. There's one ability I fancy using. Yeah. As much as it's testing the dwarf now nearby, and also a half elf that nearly exploded one of its pets, is going to disengage and run the fuck away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as its turn, Castalia. I mean, there might have been a flicker of light on your eyelids, but then there was just this big, ungodly smash right beside you. There are shimmering flecks on the pillow of your bedroll.
Well, I'm definitely awake and not in the best of moods from it. Well, I suppose I pull myself out of the bed and move out through the dwarf-sized hole.
You've got to sort of shimmy past the kobold that's standing triumphantly on the table in front of a broken window. Just, excuse me, pardon me. You've got the option. You can either put your boot down on the floor or on the dwarf's shoulder in order to get to the ground.
Choose wisely.
Ergo, you better choose the dwarf.
He's sturdy. It's when they contemplate that's the best part.
No, it's just I can't remember the first option.
You can either just hop on down or use the dwarf
I'm
as
gonna
a stair.
hop on down.
Yeah.
Disappoint.
So you can choose to
You made a hole
stand
in the
here.
cabin. I'm not gonna question.
You can choose the free square. Well, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, 3 squares around Mulgurn because there's currently a giant spider corpse as well. There you go. Now you can witness there's a number of giant spiders to the right of you. Still got your action, still got your bonus.
I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Mm.
And let's see. Let me just. Yeah, I can just.
Yeah, you can pump the spell card out.
Yeah, I'm very happy for that.
Free
And
illusory
that'll be
dupli-
it, because.
Yep. Castalia stands there for a moment. Eyes closed. Momentary focus, and then with an audible snap of fingers, just there's 2 others. Correction, there's 3 others standing along her. All mimicking what she's doing. Now and again you can catch that they flicker slightly, but they seem pretty damn convincing. That's your turn then?
Yes, I thought it was a bonus action, but.
You can retract it if you want. If you're still getting used to spells.
Well, just some spells. Like, some of them are bonus actions,
Yep.
but others are not. So, yeah, I'll retract that instead. Conjure a lance.
This is your packed weapon?
Yes.
Alright. Instead of a duplicate this time. Castalia reaches out. Are you left or right-handed?
Right-handed, I believe.
As she reaches out with her right hand, for a moment there's a bit of an awkwardness. She hits the side of the lodge, then just shuffles slightly to the side. And as her hand reaches the full extension, it disappears into this black mist. It's not that there's an area of black mist around her. It's that her hand itself looks like it's just dissipating in the smoke. And then she pulls away. In her hand is a darkened steel spear. Along the whole length of it, on the underside, is a crack that's just seeping with shadow. But it's actually detailed and etched. There's lines and markings around the crack. It's been shaped like this perfectly. The blade of the spear, was a lance or spear?
It's a lance.
Okay, it is a lance. At the very point of it is a small serration at one bottom end, just for function part. But the whole length of it is just this large, imposing weapon. Seeping with darkness. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Siegfried and Ham! Alert! Alert! Shit's gone down. You're awake. There was a smash. There was an explosion.
The elves are attacking. They've got the stick.
Okay.
There could be a deadly assassin in the cupboard for all you know.
I jump up, I run to the door, find it's locked, and try and open it.
Okay. Give me a roll on your thieves' tools. This will be your action. So it'll be thieves' tools using dexterity. I mean, this would have been effortless anyway. You could have just... The skill you have, you could have breathed on this just correctly to get the tumblers moving. But yeah, just with expert precision, you are out of the bed. As you're rising up onto one knee, you're already pulling the lockpick you know would work on this simple lock. You twist, you pull, you're through. Door is open. You still got your bonus action.
Yep. Malgern now has the help action on him, so he's got advantage on the next ability he uses.
All right. Malgern, you hear Siegfried call out to you. Get him in the legs! They've got knees. Hit him in the knees.
Yes, of course, get him in the legs. And I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, which leg? Yeah.
All right. Next is the dead spider, so it doesn't matter. Oh wait, no, that was
Still writhing. Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's a problem. I forgot because I used all the same tokens. We're all indicated. Okay. Well, that's the 16 spider, so all the rest of them. Okay. Has this one been injured? No, it hasn't. Okay. Yeah, this one seems to be being whispered to. Or at least it seems like it's listening in some way. There's something out of sight. Let me just check up the rules in this. I should have... Wait a minute, I did, didn't I? Didn't I? Yeah, I did. I did do this. Okay. And it aims itself at Malgern. The patapalps flex for a moment, and then... What? There we go. It fails as a horrible gob of sticky, silken material just flies
I don't
past.
remember what my AC is right now, but
It'll be
that's
10 plus
low
your
enough.
dex.
10 plus my dex, plus the shield, obviously. So, 15. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
And then disappointed, it shuffles back, so 5, 10, 15. Slinking back into the darkness.
Coward.
Okay.
It's a spider. They're all cowards.
Okay, I need to clean this up because I did this. I forgot it would only attach to that token, so. So where's the over 10? Delete him. Okay, this spider is going to be the. Yeah, this one's going to be the 12. Sorry about this. I haven't used this Roll20 a whole lot as a DM. And then this one's going to be the 8. Okay. And then, yeah. Just double checking I got all this right. So, sending and shuffle this on. So now it's another Ettercap's turn. It does something. You don't know that.
Shisha.
We heard nothing.
Pocket sand.
Likewise with these spiders. It's Droop's turn.
Yay, Droop.
Droop does exactly what he was told and runs the fuck inside. Cowering
Good.
underneath Cornelius's bunk.
Good.
His turn is over. Wolfgang, you're up.
Do I get full movement, or does it also take half a turn to get out of bed?
Now you're asking the right question.
Well, I mean, it was sleeping on the floor. It doesn't sleep standing up.
It's not a horse.
Yeah. Should have showed
Are
up
you
with a
sure about
horse.
that?
Our horses need bow ties.
So yeah, it will take half its movement to get up, because it's basically prone right now. But, I mean...
Make it out the door is about all.
you could always dash.
What did that get its movement up to? Space 40?
Yeah, we'll put it oh, it's base 40? Yeah, they'll put it at
Yeah.
60.
Okay. So... Get to there, I think.
You go one
That's
more.
about the end of its turn.
So that'd be 20. Yeah, okay. Mulgurn, you're up.
Okay. So the thing in front of me is dead. Can I see around that corner? It's pretty blind to what's around that corner, huh?
You'd be able to see the diagonal bit, so yeah, hang on.
I just noticed it was still black, so I didn't know if I could see it.
Yeah, well, it's because I'm not paying for a pro upgrade to get real-time lighting.
Understandable.
Yeah, fuck it, you can see this much.
Okay. So
So you can see that there's more spiders.
yeah. So we're just gonna move to the next big guy. And I'm very angry. There's glass cuts, and I'm very grumpy right now.
You're always grumpy.
So oh wait, wrong. Oof, never mind.
You have
You're-
advantage.
Still
Yep.
grumpy.
You got advantage.
He's more grumpy.
Doesn't help.
Oh, okay. Still
God
grumpy.
damn it.
Very, very grumpy.
Siegfried's comment about the legs is still annoying you. Like, which fucking leg?
Both of them.
So we're gonna action surge and still be grumpy.
Alright, that hits.
Thank you, Jesus. By Morden's beard.
As you just drive your sword in for a solid 8. You do go for one of the legs, but it manages to get away. Instead, you just stab the body. You think, fuck it, that worked. Like you told him to do that. Alright, anything more?
No, that's I'm finished.
Alright. Zarsul.
Okay.
Oh, better take the
I
legs.
jump out the window. I
Yep.
don't know whether that's going to cause me problems.
Nope, you hop onto the grass, it's fine.
And move on back here. Do I have good line of sight on the target that had tried to run away from me?
He's actually behind a tree right now. It would be half cover. Which is a +2 to his AC, it's not that much. Or no.
Okay.
A quarter cover is +2, this would be a +5. But you still got a good chance.
Yep. Let's roll that bow. 22.
Unfortunately, it just pings off the tree, carving some of the bark off.
I'm displeased, but never mind.
Yeah. Anything else from you?
No, I don't really have anything else to do.
Okay. Rain, you're up.
Ooh, good. So, I'm coming... Yeah, that's 30 feet. Whatcha? And then, so I take it I can smack spiders again, right?
Hmm?
I can use the crossbow thing again?
You can use the crossbow as an ordinary crossbow. It's 1 attack per action. And yeah, if you want, you can use your bonus action to do another bolt of fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another bolt of fire thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the big giant F-off spider that's next to Malgrim.
Ah, that's what I was afraid of.
You take a
Oh my
moment, you
God,
think
my
about
dear.
how... I mean, when you saw the bolt, you saw how it went. You'd only fired at stones before, rocks, things that couldn't actually get inside. It looks like this thing isn't meant to cause an explosion, it's meant to cook the insides after penetration.
Yep. Now he doesn't know that, so it'll be mildly
No,
hilarious.
he does not
so.
know that. So as you bring it up to your shoulder, once again, tight in, you twizzle the novel. You're getting used to it now, you can feel the heft. Once again, you let loose, and you see the bolt just thud right into the side of the spider as it tries to dodge one of Malgrim's blows. And give
I'm
me the
alarmed by this.
And it's 1d10, right?
Yep, D10 of fire. You can actually add that to the attack if you want. See on your attack list, you can press the gear on the actual bit in the middle. And then you can add
okay.
damage type 2, if you want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So once again, you let loose. It thuds into the side of it, and then there's this horrible moment of anticipation before, boom, it is rocked off some of its legs as it's just pushed into the ground by the force of the explosion.
And I'm clinching, waiting for an explosion. Like shit. This
Yeah,
thing's
you're,
gonna blow
you're
up.
waiting to see this thing just burst around you and your eyes full of fire, but
Peeking over my
instead,
shield, going, "Oh God!"
you just see this horrible black smoke rising out of a wound around the bolt.
You're welcome. I'm
Hey.
done.
I ignore that.
And then I switch to Dwarvish and yell, ungrateful bastard.
And now it's
I'm-
time of the wounded
I'm,
Ettercut.
I'm gonna go Hulk mode soon. The anger is rising.
He's going to peek out from the side. And luckily, he's also doing it from his catapult from the front. He's not turning around to fire a spinneret at you. But still, there's a goblet of horrible sticky fluid aimed at the kobold. And yeah, that's within short range. And that's a hit. You are now currently restrained, Zarsul, as you're caught in this horrible ball of web.
I'm not happy.
I wasn't close enough to impose disadvantage. Sorry, buddy.
Also, I should have mentioned, actually, I completely forgot to on the reveal. The 2 giant spiders to the south of you, they've both got a foot locked in the bear traps.
Wait, that's not within 5. That spider isn't 5. Never mind.
Hmm?
So, like, can I input? I couldn't really impose
No,
disadvantage.
not in the
that.
other cap
Yeah.
now.
It's too far away.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're on your own, buddy. Sorry.
I'll help you if you just come over here.
Yeah, just a little closer, please.
Just don't make me walk over. Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, he's hawked that up and restrained the kobold. And then he's going to, let's see. 1, 2, 3. And then get his foot trapped in the bear trap because he was just running away, not paying attention. And is now locked in place. You also see, actually, I should have marked this one as well with a little icon. Let's see here. So the one with a heart icon on it, he's already got a webbed bag slung over his shoulder. It's a little bigger and thicker than the webbing around Zarsul. who is gunked up horribly.
Has anyone seen the halfling lately?
You can still hear whimpering from the cabin. Castalia,
Okay,
your
good.
turn is up.
Oh, this is turning into such a fun time.
Isn't it though?
I mean, I genuinely hope so.
That's,
No,
Is
it's
that
just
why we're all
always
here?
such new fun things. Is all.
Yeah, you got things to do as a warlock.
Mm. Can I push the spider corpse out of the way? Or is it just going to be like you have to destroy the spider corpse?
It's
to
not
get
an
my
obstruction. It's just you couldn't hop down on it safely, but you can stride over it and stand
Alright,
in a
I'm gonna
place it's filling.
stride
Yeah.
right over here, behind the giant spider,
There we go.
and I'm gonna lance that spider.
Alright, since you're not mounted, it is a disadvantage.
No, it is at an advantage. It's not at disadvantage unless it's within 5 feet.
Ah, okay.
That's why I'm
Okay,
backed
good.
up a little.
It's not a weapon that gets used a lot.
No, it isn't. But oh, that's right. I wrote a script for this. Hold on, I can go
fancy.
fill in everything.
Oh, did you fill in your packed weapon?
Yeah, I just remembered I literally had it, and I'm like, oh, I should put this in. But yeah, I can just.
Let's see here. I think someone's broken there. Because I'm seeing 7 + 4 + 4 on the
Uh-oh.
damage.
Oh, yep, my mistake. Now
That's a
it
good-
should work correctly.
That's a good 11, though, as you just skewer.
Yeah.
You take a moment to brace yourself, and then you take a few stampeding steps and just thrust with it upwards. And you just catch the thing through its mouth and up through the top of its head, just spearing it there. It is another deceased spider. As you just wrench it free, there's a little bit of a black wispiness still clinging to the wound before just fluttering off into the air. Got the rest of your movement, got bonus action. You don't have an attack yet.
That was an attack.
No, you know what I mean, you don't have a second attack yet.
No, not yet.
No one has one that early.
I'm just gonna scoot a little bit further.
Okay.
There we go, just past the middle of the tree.
Excellent, excellent.
Pull the rest of the forest.
Let's see, they were +3, weren't they? Yeah. Ah, good. Okay. Next up will be Siegfried and Ham.
I'm gonna make
It's
a
quite nice. You're hearing a
difference.
lot of sounds of battle, and none of it is directed at you.
Well, I'm going to do something stupid next.
Good.
I'm going to run round the back to make sure nothing else is sneaking up from behind, roughly where the wolf went, and past the wolf. So I'm going to end up about there.
What's your passive perception?
13, I think, from memory.
Also, I'm supposing you have your lantern out as well, come to think of it.
Of course, I've got the bloody lantern.
I don't know, man. Well, what you do is you get close to these trees, you reveal that there was another creature hiding into the thicket, out of sight from the rest of them.
Yeah, that'd be about right for me.
Let's see, so we were on Siegfried's turn, so click it again. Gotta reset each time. Alright, so that was your bonus in your movement.
Bonus. Oh, for grabbing the lantern.
No, I thought for dashing.
No, that was going to be my main action at the
Oh.
moment.
Okay.
Technically, yeah, it is. I'm going to make that dash the main one, and I'm going to give. I think I got Castile. Let's see who's in line of sight for me at the moment.
You're able to peek around the corner. You can see the others.
Malgurn, hit them where it hurts. Bonus action help.
I mean, technically, yes.
And I think that's me done.
That's a great place to be done. Yep.
I'm screwed.
Yeah. Especially since, let's see, I forgot to write in this attack. Yep. Because this one in the trees is also using one of those silken garots that they attempted to use on Zarsul. So he's going to jump out of the woods. And let's see, where's its stat line here? Okay. And it's going to attempt to strangulate. As this horrible humanoid creature with so many spider features. It just moves unearthly quick and silently towards you. Oh, that's bad.
Oh no.
Crap.
Oh dear.
Oh, bother.
I mean, it's not the worst that could happen. You take 6 damage. There you go.
He said.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage as it just wraps this silken string around your throat and pulls it taut. You are now, let's see. You are now grappled. You cannot breathe. And it will have... Oh yeah, it does have an advantage on attacks against you. Which is why it then tries to bite you.
Oh no.
Because they get multi-attack.
Rain.
Actually, let me just double check here. So let's see.
Oh,
Yep,
this
it
is
uses it in place
nasty.
of its claws.
Well, I can't see him, so.
Yeah.
So it's still got a bite. This will be an
Friggin'
advantage. So I should probably.
nosebleed section.
I'm not.
Meanwhile, the rogue
Oh.
is being.
Even with advantage,
The
though.
rogue went off on his own.
Even with advantage, though, Siegfried is used to struggling and flailing for his desperate life, and manages to avoid getting chomped on.
Oh, nice.
Suddenly, he's getting a flashback to when the ghouls were going to devour him, and he's just thinking, "No, not the neck, not the face, not the neck." And as its turn, next up is the dead spider, which decides to do nothing this turn. However, there is another spider that leaps down from the trees.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Oops.
Oh, hey, spider.
Let's see here, actually. Yeah, it's going to go straight for the web target. As the tiny morsel is going to try and get at him. Ooh! Oh, that's lovely. Okay, Zarsul, you've got a con save to make.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Ooh, I like that. You managed to
think
make
I'm
it
in a
so...
good position.
So you take 12 piercing and 7 poison damage.
Kobold snack. This is
I'll get you now, you
nasty.
little fucker.
Holy shit.
Man, that's real lucky. I like that. I like advantage. I should use more
How much
creatures that have pack
damage was that
tactics.
again?
That's 12 piercing and 7 poison. So 19 altogether. You're fine, right? You can take that. You got a D10 hit dice.
I've got some hit points left. Yes.
Alright, next up is the Ettercap. This one sees that there's already some struggling sounds from the corner, so it's not going to know about it. Figured its buddy's got that handled. And it's going to try and web the dwarf again. Let's see, that's within... Yeah, it's within 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, within 6 spaces. And 10 does not hit. So once again, it's just this gobby mess just gets thrown up. Near where Malgarn is and just splatters over his shoes.
Ah, at least didn't get the beard. Okay.
And instead, he's going to run up and protect the injured one behind him. But that's his turn. Let's see. Which spider was this? Okay. Yeah. I didn't fix this one properly as yet, so... I knew it was duplicate. So next up is this spider on the right, which is going to try and... It's a strength save. To try and pull its leg out of the bear trap. Zarsul, for a very brief moment, you have an emotional connection with this spider. As you too felt this pain.
Yes, I have.
Let's see. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it manages though. There's a bit of a horrible sort of, almost like a pissing of air. It's like pressure, but it's sputtering everywhere as it just wrenches its leg free of the trap, and then staggers 2 steps forward, and that's its turn. Next one is going to try and do this. Actually, let's see here. Yeah, let's check the range on this, because I don't think this one hasn't spat up yet. Yep, 30 feet. 1, 2, 3. Yep. It's going to try and gob up a load onto Castalia. Normal roll. And once again, miss. These guys have not been able to hit fucking anything over webs.
Bum, bum,
Hey.
Nothing that matters. Nothing real. Let's see here. Rain, Zarsul, Castalia, you all witness a sharp pebble fling out from the window. Actually, hang on. Come to think of it, that would be a disadvantage. It's way out of his basic range. Okay, that's fine. As a small pebble just sails out and hits this giant spider, but it's lost all strength by that point. I'm helping!
Is that your talking pebble?
No, that's too good. Oh, actually, guys, what's your favorite food and why? And that's the end of his turn. It's now up to Wolfgang.
The wolf. Yes, the wolf sees a target.
Hang on,
Shall attack said
do I have a turn for all these guys? I gotta double check. Yeah, Bag Boy doesn't have a turn. I forgot to add him.
Bag boy.
Yeah, he's got the bag on his shoulder. I forgot
Yeah.
that. I forgot to add his results. So 11. So his go, he actually would have chipped in on Siegfried. Come to think of it, but currently, because he's got the bag on his shoulder, and he's not allowed to steal another attack or steal another bite. Let's see, 15. Does that hit?
I have 17.
Okay, that does not hit. He just tries to take one ungainly swipe at Siegfried. And he moves down here.
Do I
Alright.
get a reaction?
You're grappled and strangled.
Sounds
Let me
lovely.
double check. I think you still get to use a reaction. Because it's just around your throat, not your... it's not restrained, but I just want to see if it's got disadvantage or anything. No mention of it, so yeah, you can attack.
Interesting.
So yep, take your attack of opportunity.
And I miss anyway.
As your face is starting to turn a bit reddish, you're just swinging out with the sword, but it's already walked past. Okay, now back to the actual turn sequence. Wolfgang.
To the rescue.
Just gonna try and gnaw at it. Are you aiming for the Ettercap or the garrote? It's up to
I
you.
was thinking the etiquette.
Okay.
That might.
Yeah, that's a hit. I mean, hey, if you knock him down, that's a good thing. 12 piercing. That's a horrible bite. Full fucking damage. And then, let's see, what's their strength mod? I need to get bookmarks or something. Dragon, devil, demon, dragon, elemental.
You're getting there.
Fucking drow.
You're like an evil wizard. Dragon, demon. No.
A lot of stuff I'm not going to be using on you guys, to be fair. Ooh, it manages to stay on its feet, though, as this here wolf just leaps at its arm and tries to pull it down, pull it away. Siegfried, you're getting jerked around, and you can feel it tightening around your throat a bit worse. But the wolf's helping. He's helping.
It's got something else to worry about now,
Yep.
which is good.
But let's not worry about Siegfried right now. Melgern, you're up.
Alright. So, standard rogue. And, okay. I guess we're just gonna work our way through the...
Yeah, the giant spider corpse is not an obstruction anymore.
Oh, okay.
So you can move right there if you want.
I can just move right there. Right. And, yeah.
Yeah, as you just stab this thing right into the chest. This
You
horrible...
wanna roll to see if you get a crit.
Oh yeah, he's got advantage. So close.
Oh
I
well.
always,
So close, not 27 though.
yeah.
But yeah, it takes a solid 9 as you just stab in. Starts to seep this bluish, brackish liquid from it. Not quite blood.
You rolled a 9. Am I reading that right? He rolled a 19 on his actual thing.
Huh, it
Doesn't he
did.
get
Why
crit
didn't
from
that
that
count
anyway?
then?
Yeah,
Ah, hang on. I'll fix that for you. Where's your sheet
yeah,
here?
I guess. So, yeah, that is a crit, isn't it? Cause
Yeah, I thought it said it by your... You know, if champion was actually in there, but let's see here. Where is
I don't think it is. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah, can you change my sheet, I guess? Because I must have not done it right.
But yeah, roll your damage dice again.
Oh, my sheet's all... So what's... I'm just going to roll the damage manually. What's the...
1d8.
Just roll that.
So you did 13.
Yeah.
Where...
Thank you. Good catch. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so did I. Because I even told you to keep an eye on it.
I know.
By which I mean I said to keep your eye on it. Because I've got lots of things to keep track of.
Oh, I know. I'm not blaming you. It's just...
But yeah, so another 4 damage off. But yeah, you just stab into this thing with a righteous anger. Meanwhile, you know, Zarzul is still in a web, having been chomped on by a spider. But you know, he's got help. He's got friends. It's fine. It's fine. Is that your turn?
Can you use my bonus action to shove this thing? 'Cause I want to see how that works.
Nah, sadly that's an attack action.
Oh, it says if I take an attack action, you can use a bonus action to try and shove a creature within 5 feet.
Oh,
of
because
you.
you took Shield Master?
I did, yes.
Okay, yes, you can. You can shove it
just
5
wanna see-
feet or prone.
I'm gonna try to shove it prone.
Okay. Contested roll then. It's going to try and use its... Well, it doesn't... let's see. Does it have acrobatics? It does not. You gotta be a 5.
Would that-
Do it. Try it. Come
would
on.
Would that be athletics?
Yeah, it's your athletics. Come on, try it. Try, motherfucker. Beat a 5. There is no
Get
way you
fucked.
could actually... There's no way you actually wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is
Sure.
currently
Yeah,
pro.
Another thing I need to remember I have.
There we go.
So did you change my sheet? Because I saw
I
it
haven't
was-
yet. No, I haven't touched it yet
Okay.
because I couldn't actually find the option.
I saw it was in the thing, so
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Okay, Rain, your turn is up.
Oh, goody.
As Malgurn just... For 1 minute, he just slashed at this thing and then he just pressed his shield against it, snorted, and then just gave a backhand and shoved it over.
Well, I'm more concerned about the kobold that seems to be, like, dying.
You're only coming through Bradier's mic right now.
That's because mine was on top of the head.
There we go.
I'm more concerned about the ever wonderful kobold that's dying next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Although that didn't help very much. But there you go.
No, that's 13 points of healing. That's pretty damn good. So yeah, Zarsul, as she reaches down and touches through the web to get to you, and then pulls her hand away from you, the web, and you're still there underneath a giant spider. But you feel better.
You're welcome.
I feel lots better.
Which is good, because it's now your turn. Zarsil, you're currently in a horrible, sticky, clinging, silken mass. And there's a bite mark in you.
Yeah.
You're on your back, you are restrained. You are gummed up.
I'm gonna have to do the strength check.
Mm-hmm. Go for it. You've got a pretty good boost now. Yep, you managed this. It's actually comical, because normally you've seen, like, you can imagine things like a barbarian or a dwarf or something like that. They're just hurling their mighty thews outwards and just bursting this restraint. But here you hear, yeah, from this little tiny skinny kobold wearing these big heavy metal gloves as he just rips aside and is now freed. Also, correction, you're not prone. You have your full movement.
Yep.
Just
and
double
a
check the
bonus,
condition there.
Which I can't. I don't really want to try and bait another attack out of the spider, so I'm probably going to stay put.
Alright, next up will be the injured and marked. Oh, I forgot about that actually. Give me a con save. Concentration on your hunter's mark. I forgot about that. Hunter's mark
Not
is
doing
gone.
so well.
You don't feel that hunter's instinct against that Ettercap anymore. And it's now his turn. Let's see here. He's still horrible. He's quite badly wounded. Taps at the side of a spider to urge it to go on, and then it's going to come up and try to help out. It's going to swing for you, Malgern.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So what did we say my AC was?
It's 10 plus Dex plus your shield.
Alright, so 10 plus Dex. Might help if I hit. 11, 12, 13. So 50. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, it hits you. As it manages to scrape at your bare shoulder for 5, tearing into your long johns. And it's going to try and... Oh, and it manages to bite you as it just bends forward and tries to latch onto the top of your head.
Oh,
Give me a
no.
Give me a con save, which you have advantage against. Oh, yeah. So that reduces it down to 2, which is then reduced down to 1, because he's a dwarf. So you take 8 damage total. As it manages to sink its fangs in against your massive, veiny neck. Honestly, it had a lot to chew on there, and it couldn't really get through. Just surface flavor, that's all it picked up. Alright, next up it is Castalia.
Fudge. We have flanking on, right?
We do. And
So
Zarsul
that-
is now up and active, so he would count.
Okay, so that's +2, but at disadvantage, yes?
It would actually cancel out your... It would cancel out your disadvantage, because flanking just gives
Oh.
advantage.
Oh, that's nice. Then I can just poke at it.
It would give you a normal hit.
Yep. Poke at that.
You will have to move here, but yeah, that is a hit. Oh, actually, no. It's one off, sorry. Is you just scrape down the side of it, not quite able to get through the plating. But it was a good go, and you managed to just shove it slightly out its side a bit. So, at the least, you've got its attention. Siggy! It's hard to breathe right now.
Yeah, what does that actually do to me?
That's a good question. let's see here. Is it in the glossary of suffocation? Suffocating, 183. Doo-ba-doo. A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its constitution modifier. But you're choking currently. You can survive equal to your constitution modifier. So what's your con mod?
One.
Okay. Next round, if you can't get free, you're down to 0 hit points.
Typical Siegfried.
As this thing is choking the life out of you, this is your 1 round of grace.
Well,
There's things in my way. I would
But
try to help.
you can break free if you want.
or I can try and kill it.
You can also try that.
Choose wisely.
Yep.
I'm going to stab at it because, quite frankly, I think it's probably a better chance.
I mean, it's just a normal grapple escape. It's not a strength save or anything. This is how it happens. This is how the Siegfried dies.
Well, I won't die instantly, but
No, no, you'll just be in a
yeah.
dying state.
stuff it. Let's try and get out of it.
Because it'll be your action. You'll still have your bonus at least.
Yeah.
Alright, so that'll be your acrobatics against its athletics. You gotta beat a 14. Or actually...
I rolled a 17.
No, correction, you've only gotta beat a 12. It's a set DC.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah, you just pull on free out of it. It takes a moment as you just suck in delicious, beautiful oxygen. It's a wonderful thing. You should have it all the time. And you're raring to go.
Okay, I'm going to then use my bonus action to stab at it,
Yep.
which I believe is counted as an offhand attack, so
It
I
is,
don't
yeah.
get
You don't,
my...
you don't get your modifier, but it'll still count for backstab. Yep. That's a hit. And your backstab dice. There we go. 13 damage as you just turn around. Your brow furrows and you just push right forward into it as it's still off balance from when you tugged free of the silken string. It wasn't expecting that. Actually, yeah, he's below half health now, so a red dot for him. He's fine. They're all fine. Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
No, not really.
Okay, it's his turn.
Oh no.
Luckily, he broke through the garrote, so he can't use that again. Instead, he's going to try... Let's see, yeah. He's going to claw the wolf that just modded him. 22 on Wolfie. 9 slashing. As he just
Ooh,
lashes
no.
out to slap it away.
Not the bow tie.
And in the moment the blade comes away, Siegfried, it tries to bite at your chest. And just scrapes against your armor, catching one of its fangs on your studs. And that's its turn.
That's a good start.
Yep. Let's see, that one's dead. This one is not. The baggy one.
Becky.
He's going to try and help out, but he's going for the juicier morsel. And this time he's going to bend down and try to bite the wolf.
No.
And fails. Because he's just getting thrown off balance, because this bag is also sort of struggling against it. But it's so... The wrapping seems to be so thick you can't hear what's coming out. There's some sound. It's very muffled. Now it's time of the giant spider who is trapped here, but it's not really seeming to get any commands. It's just going to strike out when it can. So it's going to turn around the thing that shoved it in the side and go for Castalia. Ooh. see. Just out of curiosity. It just bites the air for a moment, then topples. And is currently prone. Alright, next Ether Cap. He stands up. And he's really not got the feeling he's going anywhere. So he's also
not
going to
down
try and
to
lash
get
out
him
at the
again.
dwarf. But he's going to do it by hopping over the crates and getting flanking on you.
The fuck?
These things are intelligent enough to do that.
Jesus.
They're humanoid creatures. They're scavengers. They're hunters. They know to try and press their advantage by getting at your blind side. Oh, beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, that's heaven. That's disappointing.
Huh.
But you still got a con save, which you've got advantage against. Doesn't matter, you win anyway.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'm fine.
So let's see, you take... I'm trying to remember now if it's the dice... Yeah, I'll say it's a total. So that's... Yeah, you take 11 points of damage total. Actually, no, correction. Hang on a second. So that'll be 2 points of damage you take, and 6 points of piercing.
So 8 total.
Yep,
That's what it sounds like.
8 total.
Okay.
You're a hard dwarf to
Alright.
kill with spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it claws at you. 16 hits as well.
Yeah, I think it does.
7 slashing as it rakes down your hairy back, almost getting its claws trapped in that massive rug.
Okay, now I'm kind of hurt. Oof.
Alright, that spider's fucking dead. Or is that the other one? Yeah, this one's... okay, yeah. So it's... Yeah, this is that one. Okay. Because I didn't fix the tokens properly. So yeah, this one's going to sidle up and... Let's see. Is it got a recharge roll? I keep on forgetting about this, but... Need to see if their webs recharge. Yeah, they do get a recharge roll. Okay. So...
I hurt over.
1d6. It does not get its webbing back. So it's going to step on up and try to bite at Castalia. It's too dumb to get advantage, though. So it just bites down.
No.
Yeah, it's a miserable failure. She just bites at thin air, getting batted away by the lance. And then Malgern, you watch as the other giant spider, first of all, gets up sideways onto the side of a wall, effortlessly just sticking to it. And tries to bite down on you.
Haha!
Haha!
Oh.
That was the previous roll. This is the new one.
Wait.
Yeah, the previous one was against Castalia. This is against you.
Oh. So what was it? It was Dex plus...
Hmm?
Just so I make sure I have this number right.
Yeah,
Dex
it's your
plus-
dex plus your shield plus 10.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So,
So you're
fuck,
15.
Yeah, 15 is...
Yeah.
It just hits me. God damn it.
Yep. So give me a con save with advantage. Easily just pushing it out of your system, so that's... You take 10 points of damage total.
Fuck me.
Yep. To be fair, it could have been 19.
Oh yeah, no, I most definitely am glad I'm a dwarf in this situation. I
Yeah,
would've
you
been on the
reduced
floor
that
2
12
turns
to a
ago.
3.
Yeah, I'm totally soaking the damage here. I am well aware of that. My cast iron stomach is doing things.
Droop hears Malgern in danger. He thinks for a moment. He vaults over the table, through the window. He sees the Ettercap.
Oh no!
He reaches back with one hand open. The fingers are twitching horribly. You can hear him chanting something
Oh,
as he
no.
tries a shocking grasp.
Oh no! And I'm right behind the thing, so if he... Oh no!
As he just lunges forward and then falls over.
Wouldn't he have advantage?
Would have advantage. You're quite right. That's my goblin. As he reaches forward to try, but he just falls over, and the problem is he forgot to turn the spell off as his hand is still shaking with electricity and now it's traveling down his arm as he twitches.
Oh, so good.
Wolfgang, it's your turn.
Okay, that can't be topped. Play the game, everyone, right there.
Beautiful. I love when the
Okay.
dice work out.
The wolf was going to be biting the one that's hopefully just about dead. I'm not sure at this point.
Well, it's
Find
below
out.
half health. It's bleeding heavily. Still got some fight in it, though, but it might not now.
Nice.
As Wolfgang decides to go right for the throat. Ooh, bad rolls, though. Yep, as it takes the 12 piercing. And it's
That's
still
probably
alive
not,
as this wolf is... Hmm?
He got a crit there, and I don't think that's a crit roll.
No, it did. See, it rolled 2 extra d4. You got the 8, 2d4 plus 4, and then the 3 here is 2d4.
Okay, yep.
Yep. Still alive, though, as this wolf hangs on its throat, and it manages to just about keep itself braced up. The knees are locking. It's just trying to stop being pulled to the floor by this ravenous wolf. Any movement? You don't have your
No,
reaction thing yet,
movement-
do you?
No, that's next level. I can start playing with that.
Okay. That's the end of Wolfgang's turn. Malgern! Things have taken a dark turn.
Yes, they have. Bleeding and angry.
You've got your second wind, you've got your action.
Yeah. I was just gonna. I'm gonna start off with the bonus action and take that second win.
Yeah,
before
it's
I
a
forget that I
D10
have
plus
the
your
damn
level.
thing.
Ooh.
Oh, we're level 4 now.
Yep.
Okay. A little
Might be
better.
Might be level 5 soon.
Feeling a little better. Still kind of hurt.
Yep.
I'm just gonna wail on that Eder cap.
Yeah, bring the last one down.
Yep.
As a hit, that's a solid shanking. It's just barely on its feet, though.
Typical Malgern.
It's not a Malgern. It's still got some life in it, just not a lot.
Okay. I feel
not one.
slightly better.
It's not one. You
All right.
You could have brought it down. Yeah, you might have been able to bring it down.
Yeah.
Anything else from you?
No,
Movement?
I'm
No, okay.
I'm not gonna risk tax of opportunity in this situation. I'm gonna take my deep breath, regain my hit points, hold my ground.
Yep. Rain, you're up.
Oh,
There's a lot
goody.
going on right now as Malgern is surrounded by these spiders creatures, and Droop came in heroically to help, but is now writhing on the ground as his arm electrocutes itself.
Well,
Poor
I will
guy.
point out that I did not make him do that, so I'm not going to feel bad about it.
I mean, he's a-
To which she says to both Malgern and Droop,
uh,
that actually cheers me up a little bit of a morale boost.
all right. So I'm not going to go over to Malgern because that's just suicidal. So I'm going to cast this on him.
Healing Word. Wow, that's a good healing word.
Yeah, holy crap.
Yeah. You've got yourself 10 points of damage. Do you want to say anything specific to him?
Don't you effing die!
All right, so 10 points.
10 points of healing
Just 10
back.
damage.
Yep.
Okay. Whew.
You've still got your main action. You can't cast a spell, but you can do a cantrip or attack.
Or the crossbow again.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Let's see. Yeah, because I don't need to. Well. Yeah, I guess we'll try for that lovely, lovely. I'll just shoot the one that's over by Malgern again.
Okay.
Uh, there's where my sheet went. I had it 2 seconds ago.
Now you're only gonna be able. It's only gonna be a normal bolt, so that's for 6 damage.
Yeah.
And it
Oh, yeah,
hits and it
I-
fuds. You're getting used to this now, and you know it's kind of fun. Just point and shoot instead of having to wave your fingers around and make a gesture. It's just pull the trigger. As this thing's head just snaps back and then falls over dead. The bolt lodged in his forehead.
Yay!
Mulgurn, you can feel that there's a bit of a parting in your hair.
I almost conked you in the head, honey. He wandered back to pet the cat. The one's on the floor.
All right, any movement?
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, you're not going to move from your position?
No. I like where I'm at because I see lots of big F-off spiders and I want to stay put.
Okay. Zarzul. Also, this encounter is only really happening because Scott's isn't here. For his benefit.
Aha. Oh, well. It is time for the kobold to drop the bow and shank a spider.
You've got advantage. And you take it.
13 damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's just with this little cackle, you leap up and just stab right down into it. I mean, you jump up all of 2 feet, but, you know, it feels dramatic in your head. It looks real impressive as you take this thing on. And yeah, you stab it horribly. It's wheezing, it's got several legs are just twitching horribly out of control, not really obeying it. Anything else from you? Still got
Yep.
your bonus action.
I got nothing to do with the bonus action anymore. Okay.
Okay.
Never mind. That's round over.
Alright. Next one is the dead Ettercap. Castalia, you're up. That spider is still prone beside you and in horrendous condition. Are you muted? Oh. Maybe I made this combat too long. Also, I think you're muted, Pio.
This is fine. I like this fight. Big fight. I like big fight. I have no problem with it.
Yeah, still not hearing any voice from Pio, but you've got advantage if you want to roll again. Actually, no, you wouldn't. That's right, because of the lance. Yeah.
Oh god, Flamester's donating Pokemon bits to save the spiders.
But here's the thing. That was exactly the amount of damage needed. You pulled the anti-Mulgar and you finished the job cleanly.
Anti-Melgurn, oh god, that better not become a thing.
As you just drive...
She's probably disconnecting and
Yeah, she's disconnecting and
restarting
reconnecting.
her Discord.
Also, I am uploading all of these to the YouTube.
Alright, am I coming through now?
You're coming through now. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And yeah, you...
Discord just decided to not transmit anymore.
Weird. But yeah, you just drove your lance right through that spider's body. A bit of an angular bit through the big, massive butt end, and then just out through the face. Almost right against Zarzul's snout, but you've got restraint, you've got control. And that thing is fucking dead. Still got your bonus, still got your movement.
I can't do much with either.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
Siegfried. Revenge!
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're the only guy who can actually attack twice in this group right now.
Kind of.
Yep, that's a hit. 17 as you just lodge that right in its throat. I mean, it's almost poetic. Now it can't breathe as you just push the blade through. And then it just drops.
I move up to there. Actually, before I move, I yell at Malgern, keep hitting them!
Is that your
And
bonus?
then I move up.
Okay.
I can barely hear it. All I heard is, okay, sure. Giant fuck off spider. I couldn't quite make it out, but sure, we'll go with it.
Okay,
And that's
and that's
my
another
move
dead
there.
spider. Alright, Ettercap now. Still with a bag. It's really not fancying its chances right now. So it's going to disengage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As it tries to run away.
Oh man, it's the real life sack rat. Someone's got to stop it.
Another dead spider.
Droop, get on that.
Ettercap's still alive. As it just looks down at Droop, who is currently chattering, help! It decides, you know, there's an actual threat behind it. And it really wants this dwarf dead now. After all, it killed its mate. The bite fails, however. And the claw manages to find purchase. Stabbing its horrible... That is rolling correctly. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Driving its claws, 2 clawed fingers right in against you. Horrible hooked talons. And... oh, actually, I might as well...
For 7.
I keep on forgetting the roll. Nah, it still doesn't get... yeah, it's 7 damage. Still doesn't get its web back.
Right.
And it's going to stand there. It's lost its mate. It's ready to give up. But it's going to go out fighting. Also, next up is a spider by Castelli, because it's still got the fucked up token in the initiative run. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Well, doesn't get its web back, so it's going to bite. Ooh, that's a solid hit. Give me a con save. Castalia?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, as you're batting it away, you end up going a little bit off balance from the lance. It's an unwieldy weapon up close. And it manages to get into your other shoulder as you lead with it. Sinking in. You can feel the burning in your veins, but you manage to shrug through it. And you just take the 7 damage. Okay, it's now Droop's turn.
Oh
You
dear.
can do it, buddy.
He manages to stop
Snap.
Shocking Grasp. Which means he now tries to do it again. Because he wants to help. He wants to help Mulgurn.
He's better with the spoon.
Unfortunately, this time he just throws his hand against it and he just sort of cups the back of the Ettercap's knee. He forgot to cast the spell.
Droop's still got an advantage.
So he's
No,
just
he-
fondling his knee.
You get... Oh, he does get advantage from flanking, doesn't he?
Okay, if you're gonna give him that.
Fuck, it's Droop. Of course we're gonna give him that.
There you go.
Alright, he cups the other knee, just for... You know.
That's what happens when you give Droop advantage. It doesn't help. So yeah, he's just fondling his Ettercap's knee, making it feel really weird. He's trying to do the spell gestures while he's holding on to it, and it's a little bit of a massage.
Hashtag, how do you want to do this?
Creepily and with some strange eye contact. Wolfgang.
Puppy!
It's seen something running. It's going to chase the running thing.
The instincts kick in.
Good dog.
Yeah, it has no problem catching up. Bite him. Bite him. Sick balls. That's a hit.
Sick all the balls.
Actually, you know what? It is carrying a bag, so it'll be a disadvantage, but it still managed to stay on its feet. As the wolf just grabs at the back of its leg and starts tugging and pulling, scraping through the blue flesh.
Put that in the refrigerator.
Mulgurn! Step up to the plate.
Oh, sorry, I just sent him into the kitchen. He'll be right back. I literally just went, hey, could you put this in the fridge? And he gets up and goes.
Literally at top of the round.
There he is.
Okay. All right. So first things first, I want to use my bonus action to shove the humanoid spider next to Drew.
You can't do it until you've attacked, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yep.
Order of operations. You're right.
That's the version we're going
So-
with at the moment, just to see how it works.
Yeah. No, that's what it says.
That is what it says, but
I
I might
think it
I might
is
change it.
But no, you are correct. So I'm gonna continue hitting Big Boy first, then.
Oh, you're gonna go for the giant one?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good shanking. As you
He's got
just...
advantage.
I think that's Siegfried's roll now. Oh, it counts.
Bloody is.
Actually, it did worse.
Oh god damn it!
What the hell? How did my crit do worse? Shit.
But that's the roll we take, so you do 10 damage.
But at least it's yeah. I went back. You got to modify it on a weapon basis for crit range. So I know it's working now.
Okay.
Um.
So yeah, we went from doing 13 slashing to 10 slashing because of Siegfried's assistance.
That is such.
That's
But
why I
you
don't like to
won't
roll
play
damage
every
automatically.
Okay.
But yeah, you managed to shank this one hard, just driving your sword across its side. Two of the legs just come right off. I assume that's your full turn? Or are you going to do your bonus shove?
I'm gonna do my bonus shove on the other one by Drew.
Alright.
So that was athletics, correct?
Although, let's double check the wording.
Yeah.
It might just be on the enemy
see.
you hit.
So are you just gonna shove it towards me?
You can use a bonus to shove a creature within 5 feet of you, and with your.
There you go.
That just says a creature.
Yep,
so
it
I
does.
think I can
So
do.
shove it. So you're going to shove the other cap 5 feet or on its back?
I'm gonna try to shove it prone.
Okay. Well, it automatically failed.
Awesome.
And yeah, you just see it tumble onto its back and you hear a horrible yelp as it lands on Droop's hand.
Success. and that's my turn.
Yep, good.
I
Good turn.
I love the shield shoving. It's fun.
Yep. And it's teamwork. Rain, your turn is up. Things are looking a little bit better,
Goody.
but there's still too many legs here.
Yes. Well, if I'm not mistaken, the dwarf ain't feeling so good, right? How not good?
I'm doing it. I'm above half, or no, I'm below half,
Yeah, you're below half.
but I'm fine.
Yes, he is, but he's a dwarf, so what can you do?
I walked right into that. Fair enough.
If I recall, that big giant F-off spider by Castalia is still there.
It's right there. It's quite visible.
There we go.
Oh, fuck, you're gonna guiding
I
bolt.
don't want it there.
15 radiant damage bursting through it, just singeing all of its... In effect, you actually make the thing deaf by burning off its hair with this radiant damage.
Oh, great.
Castalia in front of you is now this great glowing giant spider. It looks almost divine, it's so cleanly shaven. It's also in complete fucking agony and near death.
Woohoo!
I got
Half
your
of
bonus.
me wants to light my pipe on it.
Sadly, it's radiant energy, and for some reason your pipe refuses to light against bright light. Still got your bonus action. Can't do a spell with it, though.
Oh, so it's a cantrip.
No. Guiding Bolt's not a cantrip. That's why I said you can't do a spell.
Oh, right.
Actually, hold on. I just realized.
You got any grave domain specialities here?
Not that I would want to use right now. Nope.
Is that
So
your
in
turn?
that case, yeah, just gonna end my turn. I'm gonna stare at all the spiders, very upset like.
Alright. They don't really take a lot of notice, but that's because they're in fucking agony.
Good.
See, giant spiders have a big enough brain to actually feel pain, unlike small spiders. Zarsul, your time has come again.
Okay. I drop my sword and pick up my bow.
I'll let you just swap them out, it's fine.
Okay.
Belt, sword on your belt, bow in hand.
And which spider's more pressing? Oh, I'll fire an arrow at the one next to Castalia.
Alright. You have advantage. It is glowing brightly. Yep, that's a hit. And you just let the arrow fly, and it just lodges right through most of the spider's head. You can see Castalia, you can see the arrow's tip poking out on the opposite side. The arrow was actually inside the head. Because I like to give them ones that are hard to retrieve. But
I
yeah,
lose
that's a
more
dead.
arrows that way.
That is a dead spider. I need to scroll the screen so I can actually put the X on it. There we go. You're cleaning up. The tide has turned. By which I mean it's almost fucking over. Anything more? You got your movement, you got your bonus.
Yes. For my movement, you know,
Could always head him off at the pass.
I was considering that, but I can't get far enough.
Head him off at the pass.
I hate that cliche.
Cliche.
But you see, you can get close enough for an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be wouldn't be. Would that be in the building or just next to it?
That would be in the building, yeah. The awning is where you can get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Mulgan can handle himself there. Maybe.
And he dies.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
I'm going to move across to there.
Okay. Next up is his dead Outercap's turn. It rots. Castalia, you're up. You can easily get past these giant spiders.
Yeah. Spiders are gone.
This isn't Darkest Dungeon. We don't have to destroy corpses.
Ooh.
Can you
I'm fine with
imagine?
that. I'm
Oh,
fine with that.
we might. You might. Depending on the environment.
Oof, that could be fun. Or horrible, or both.
It'll be both.
Alright,
Probably.
well... I see an adder cap that's still alive, so I'm going to go in range of that and give it a poke.
Mm-hmm. Now, the weird thing
The
is
one by
here,
Mount-
a prone target only has you only get advantage on a prone target if you're within 5 feet. If you're further out, it's disadvantage.
Really?
Yep.
That's
Let's
weird.
see. Yeah, that is weird.
It's just
Well, no,
a
'cause
I guess
they're-
it is
they're
a
less
smaller target.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're less of a
I
target.
get that kind of makes sense when you think about it more. It is just weird though.
In that case, I'll get in close. And just roll normal.
Yep.
It's like, I could either hit it from far away and take disadvantage, or hit it up close and do normal.
Yep. In the actual rulebook, an attack roll against a creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of a creature. Otherwise, the roll has disadvantage. It doesn't even specify ranged or melee.
Oh, so you do it. You have advantage then.
Nope, she doesn't, because she's at disadvantage because the lance is so unwieldy.
Oh,
Yeah.
so okay, they negate
And-
each other. I forgot
And
about
unfortunately,
the plan.
all she manages to bite right now is the ground, driving
Plants.
the lance inside. You can see that some of the grass actually withers on the impact, turning grey and turns pale. Sadly, though, the other cap doesn't have the right sort of circulation. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, Siegfried. He's getting away with a swag bag. Just races right over to him. Yep, that's a hit.
When he's got motivation, he can do things.
Yep. 13. It takes all of that. It starts to cough up the black ichor of its the brackish ichor it pumps through him. You cut something and it's managed to feed into its breathing tract.
Good, wonderful. It's running away. I might be stronger. I might actually get down to 0 hit points this time. Whoopee!
Yeah? But don't forget, this is only because you're low level. I can't throw nasty shit at you yet. This is easy stuff.
Thanks for the reminder, God.
Yeah. The stronger you get, the nastier stuff I can throw at you.
The
Anything else from
cycle
you?
of Life is cruel.
I suppose it wouldn't be, actually. That was your bonus. Yeah.
Zazzle, so I'm going to give him advantage.
Okay. Dead air cap, dead spider. Eder cap. Okay. It sees no escape now. You guys were just able to keep full pace with it. The wolf was actually so close, so it's just going to try and sell its life dearly. It's going to bite the wolf. It's going to fail.
And you
It's going to stagger and sort of lose its balance a bit. At the moment, attacks will have advantage on it, as it's off balance from the bag jostling on its shoulder. Yeah, let's see. Okay, dead spider. Ettercap. Ettercap stands. And it's gonna take a swipe at the one who tried to fucking impale it, as opposed to the one who just slapped it with a shield. So it's going to claw. Actually, gonna. Yeah, it's gonna bite Castalia. Is that a hit?
That's it.
All right. Give me a con save. And it's also going to attack Mulgurn and fail, as it just manages to sweep some of the broken glass out of your beard. There's also a few strands of beard hair that fall aside.
Okay, and
Yeah,
with
maybe
my
that.
with my con mod, I'm going to do something else because I just remember I keep forgetting I have it and I can use it.
Oh? Oh, yes, of course. You use your reaction and use Hellish Rebuke. So a dex save for the spider. So yeah, Castalia, you just take 11 points, fucking 9 points of damage.
All right.
It does not succeed. Mulgurn, as this thing swipes at you, it then bursts into fire mid-swing.
Excellent.
It just hisses and whines. You just think, yeah, that's what you get for touching the beard. But Castalia, you focus as Castalia, your eyes just glow brightly, smoldering powerfully. Instead of all the black smoke that you've been associated with, this is just actual hellfire. And you just you just point and it bursts into flames. It didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. It panics. It tries to run. It gets to here, so pretty much. So Castalia and Castalia doesn't. That was actually her reaction. But
Wouldn't I get an attack of opportunity
yeah,
on it?
Mulgurn and Rain get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, goody. That would be.
Mulgurn does not appreciate cowardice.
I took auto damage off, so do I click the damage type now? Or
Yeah, you click the
on the
word.
longsword +1.
Yeah. See in the chat? No, in the chat itself. You click
Oh.
the longsword. There you go.
I see. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so
Oh, that's
that'll be
beautiful.
Oh, nice.
that'll be minus the fire damage.
But you know what the
'cause it's not
best?
on fire.
You know what the best part? Actually, that would be a disadvantage if you're trying to use the crossbow,
Oh yeah. Oops.
because it'll count as
Derp-a-derp-a-derp.
melee. But here's the best
Let me try
part.
that again.
Right now, Rain, it's on 1 HP after Malgern hit it.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Alright, so
Ah.
make sure that the fire isn't counted.
The
I don't
9
think
misses.
It matters. It's dead.
Aw,
Nope.
Oh no, you. Oh shit. Never
Yeah.
mind.
However, our hero rises to the occasion. Droop attempts to attack it.
Do it, buddy.
He hits!
Oh my god.
He forgot he can't cast a spell though, so he just punches it. And he does the 1 damage required. As he just managed to,
Boy.
as he just flails, throws himself on the dirt, grabs hold of its ankle and pulls, and the other cap just slams forward, cracking its skull on a sharp stone. As he just proudly proclaims, "That's what you get for biting Malgern."
Okay, he gets to level up for that. Come on, throw him a bone.
Oh, he's leveling with you guys, don't worry.
Oh, good, good.
He's just not doing it efficiently.
He's probably multi-classed for all we know.
Every class.
Oh, God.
He's becoming absurd, isn't he?
He's already quite ridiculous.
At the end of this campaign, I want to see that character sheet.
Alright. It's now the giant spider's turn. It's too dumb. It's too dumb. It's gonna stay there. It's gonna fight. Actually. Nah, it's just gonna bite. No time for web. Malgern, you don't even turn as you just bat this thing away with the back of your hand. You're just so fucking in shock that Droop managed to do that.
Not now. Things are happening.
Yeah, exactly. Not now. The adults are talking.
Talk to the hand.
Don't have time to play with you. It's now Droop's turn. The hero of the hour, apparently.
Play of the game yet again.
He's going to rush in, standing shoulder to kneecap with Malgern. He's a weedy little thing. And he's going to try and do Shocking Grasp again as he reaches back, fingers tingling, snapping and writhing.
I'm gonna wince.
There's just shocks of white electricity around his hand as he reaches for the spider. And he hits. He actually managed to hit, just barely. So let's see, what's Shocking Grasp damage? I should have remembered to note this down. Didn't think I was actually going to make use of him this time.
You didn't expect it to work.
Well, most of the time I stick him to stone throws, but this time he's going to help his buddy.
How did I become his buddy?
You're short
Changes
too.
The most.
Yeah. Oh.
As this spider is lit up, it's shocked, it's tingled, it's tased for 4 points of electricity damage. It is now very confused, but mainly because it just got a fucking neurological shock.
From a goblin.
Droop is very proud looking right now.
Yeah, I'm very shocked.
Until he realizes he hasn't stopped the spell again, and he has to grab onto his hand and start shocking himself again.
Well, he's learning.
Wolfgang, your turn.
It's an A for effort.
Yep. That is a hit. 8 piercing, and... Oh, no. There we go. Back up to 12 HP. And 1d20 plus 2. Wow, they've managed to succeed this every time.
Yeah, I haven't managed to prone one yet.
But, I mean, you can see the rolls this time. It's all fair and above board. Yeah, it managed to stay standing, but it is her... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to give him disadvantage again because of a bag. I did that last round as well. Okay, now he falls down.
Hooray.
He topples over as the wolf just pulls at his leg more. And he just falls to the floor. Not sure-footed like a spider would be. Malgern, you're up.
I'm feeling... I have mixed emotions right now.
The spider is
Very
still
mixed.
pinging with electricity right now. It's twitching, it's moving erratically.
Okay. Well, I mean... My sword is kind of made of metal, but I think we're going to try to shank this thing.
That's a hit.
Oh, it is.
They're spiders, man.
Yeah.
As you cleave through the spider, you take a moment to let out a breath, and then you notice there's a green hand risen up beside you, open palm up in the air, and a grinning group attached to it. Hey, teamwork!
Is he still being shocked?
Oh no, he's he's managed to cut that off.
Okay, because I was gonna like try to stop it, but if he's fine, he's fine. Okay. Just like reach out and be like, shh.
Are you gonna leave him hanging?
No, I'll give him a high five.
All right.
Kind of nudge him with the hilt of my sword.
Yeah, you almost knock him over even with that slight nudge. He wasn't prepared for it, actually. Yeah! Teamwork make the dream work!
I don't even hear that.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Um.
Oh yeah, Spider is dead, by the way. I need to put an X on it.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
nothing
done.
left but that one eder cap.
Oh, then I still have my movement. So I could get to about here. And now I'm done.
Okay. Rain, your turn is up.
Wonderful. Let's see. It's only the one with the.
Yeah. Only the one by Siggy.
Only the one with a swag bag on the ground.
All right. So I believe I need to.
So, as a
Oh
suggestion,
yeah, that's.
let me just double check this, but I'm pretty sure when they're prone, they have disadvantage on dex saves. And one of your cantrips is a dex save.
Hint, hint.
Yes.
Oh, it
Let's
doesn't actually.
see.
Weird. You'd think it would.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. It's just got the three little marks.
That would make sense. We can't make sense here.
But yeah.
I'm just going to do that.
Wow, throwing out those spells again. Unfortunately, it is a disadvantage at a ranged attack, so it does miss. Siegfried,
No.
Wolfgang, there's a horrible moment as she flings this guiding bolt out, this massive wad of glowing energy, and it doesn't go straight for the eder cap. It diverts, and the two of you both have to jump to the side slightly. It wasn't in danger of hitting you, but instincts kicked in that, holy fuck, I don't want to be hit by that.
Now, the horse is okay.
Oh. Yeah, it's a high roll, it's fine. I mean, that Castalia's one was the one further south, so it's a little spooked right now. It might have a bit of resentment towards glowing balls, but, you know, it'll be fine in a few days.
I too resent glowing balls. I understand.
It's not healthy, you gotta see a doctor.
How damp is the forest at the moment?
It's radiant energy, it's not fire, it just bursts into light. Some squirrels are blinded and a few shrews we'll never see again, but, you know, it's fine.
You messed with the squirrels, Rain.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta switch realities. We can only do that a few times.
Bah.
Alright, Zarsul, you're up.
Okay. You're going here to get a nice clean shot.
She all just pile on to this injured eder cap.
Because we're all angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17 still hits. 6 piercing. As it just funks into the side. It almost looks like it got pinned to the wall with that one. As it's just this ragged, silent breath pouring out of it. It's just seeping from so many open wounds right now. Just waiting for the sweet release of death. Castalia, by the way, you're up.
Everyone seems to be on the other side of the.
Yeah, they all chased this thing down relentlessly.
It's got a
Is
sack.
it worth trying to take this thing, capture it, and see if it is intelligent enough to tell us stuff?
I mean, you can see it's got 2 fingers on each hand with claws on them. It doesn't look like it would be from a writing society, and it's never, no matter how hard you've heard it, it's never said a word. It probably can't speak. There's an intelligence there, but it's of a cunning predator.
Okay.
You know, it's akin to, say, a kobold. It's not really a person, but it's close enough.
Let's see. I believe I can move here on the grid.
Yep.
And if so, I'm then going to
Let's see.
ready an
1,
action
2,
that if
3.
it should stand up, it's...
Well, actually, where did you start off? Were you here?
It's like right... Yeah.
Yeah, because
Right there.
you've got 6 spaces of movement, so... And it's not the squares on the map.
Ah.
So, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'd be able to get here.
That's fine.
Yeah. It's not the drawn
can
squares,
I-
that's just part of the graphics.
Can I still see the Eder cap?
You know what, I'll let you be able to lean across and see it, yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to prime an action that if it stands up, I will Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
Siggy. It looks familiar. It's on the ground, it's bleeding profusely, it's panicked, and you just fucking shank it relentlessly, you murderer. Yeah, you just drive it right through, that thing is dead. It stops moving immediately, not even the foot thing. As it's just... The only thing moving is the bag. Again, it's a bundle that's probably about the size of Wolfgang, or maybe a bit bigger because of the thick binding.
Well, I draw my dagger and carefully cut the sack open.
Yep, and we're also out of initiative. So you guys can arrange yourselves however you want. Droop is going to go back inside the cabin. After having exhausted himself today. So you're just going to immediately slice open the bag?
Yeah, seeing as we haven't been able to hear anything out of it, so we're going to have to open up to see what's inside.
Alright. Damn it, did I forget to upload this one as well? I did. Give me a second here. Uploading a token during the session, because I forgot. I only thought of this thing a little bit ago. As you pull it out, well, as you cut through it, this creature of white and grey bursts through and then just plops down. It is a baby owlbear.
Yo.
It's so cute.
Can I keep it?
It is confused, it is exhausted, it is hungry. And it just...
Aww.
It's just sitting there.
Oh, I recognize that owlbear.
Yep. Although I did have this planned weeks ago. I just forgot to upload the fucking token.
Oh, I guess it'll die if we leave it. We might as well take it with us.
If anyone wants to
Yeah,
roll
let's
hit
take it
nature,
with
they
us.
can.
Oh, hold on.
The moment she's been waiting for.
Yep.
Where is it? The button. There we go. Da, 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 da.
Wow, you actually... Someone was a bit of a nerd when it came to her book reading. But not
Yes,
on their
I am a
studies,
nerd.
on things that just interested them instead. You're aware that a baby owlbear is called a pufflet.
Aw, that's adorable.
Also, they can be raised from youth, with some success. There are stories of how, well, actually, it's one of her confused origin stories. They were either the creation of a mad wizard, or they were the guardians of the wood elves, and they just bred too often. It's not an easy thing to train. It's not a normal domesticated creature, but then neither is a wolf. But it's an intelligent animal. It can be taught, it can be trained, it can be told how to do things. Also, look at it, it's just the cutest thing. That's Rain's spot, by the way.
Can we keep it?
I'm staying out of this one.
Let me rephrase that. We're going to keep it.
I don't think the halfling's going to be happy in the morning.
Oh, I think he'll be fine. All the spiders are dead.
Yeah, it's not a spider. As long as it doesn't try to eat him.
You will have to take care of it and train it.
Of course.
Yeah,
course.
yeah. Do you accept? we got to play the parents now. It's your responsibility, Rain.
Well, imagine when it gets really big. I mean, we won't have to worry about anything because it'll eat stuff for us.
We can also save on horses.
Yeah, I'm on board with this. Yeah, it might eat something. Yes.
Like you.
Zarsul, roll me a nature.
Welp. Welp.
Maybe you are the urban ranger because you've got no fucking clue about nature. You think, you know what? Yeah, she could do this. It'll be easy. Just like with you and Wolfgang.
What? Wolfgang tamed Azazel. What are you talking about?
You got a 1, man. You're confused right now. You think, yeah, this could be really easy. I mean, Wolfgang managed to almost house train you.
I mean,
The wolf thinks this might be tricky. This might be difficult. But hey, I mean, it's a meal otherwise.
This may work.
Yeah, this may work.
Well, we could at least keep him with us until we find a better home.
she's not even gonna look for a better home.
Not
Lies.
once.
It's all lies.
It's not a kitten.
The better home is her home.
Yeah.
I don't have a home.
My question is, where did it come from? There's got to be owlbears around somewhere, and they're going to be pissed in the morning.
We ran
yeah.
into them, remember?
Oh no, that was several days back.
Oh no.
Well, I have a feeling if they're going to be pissed at us, they'll be pissed at us anyways.
Well, at least this way we can give the cub back to them if they do turn up.
It is just this little small creature. It's still hefty and chunky. I mean, it's bulkier than Zarsul or Droop by an easy stretch. And it's currently just splayed out. Because, I mean, it wasn't getting a whole lot of air there. It wasn't getting a lot of nourishment. It's just drained. But luckily, no puncture wounds. Nothing apart from just incredibly fluffy, downy fur and feathers.
Aww.
Oh, well, we better feed it.
Well, for one, you do know, Zarzul, that owlbears will eat pretty much anyone. Or, I mean, anything. They are omnivorous
Well,
creatures.
we do have a wizard we haven't been using all this time, so...
Yeah, we could just feed the wizard to him.
I think maybe some spider legs might work.
Well, that might work.
I wonder if they cook up like lobster.
It's just like
I'm gonna
crab.
let you figure that out.
You do know there's a meat smoking room in the hut, yes? There might be meat there.
There's also
What?
the dead animal
That
carcasses
idea.
hanging in the rafters, but I mean, the halfling hunter said not to eat those. Those are for a village.
There was food on the spit we could use.
Yeah, but the Halfling Hunter also didn't help. So fuck that guy.
I thought the stuff in the smoker was supposed to be ruined because they hadn't dealt with it properly for the whole day or whatever.
Well, that might actually be a good thing because couldn't it eat the stuff that we can't eat?
She says towards the
Do you want a
baby
baby
animal.
owlbear vomiting all over us?
Well, it is a baby, yeah, so it probably can't eat rotten food. You're the ranger. I'm gonna go with whatever you say.
He...
I am very happy to admit that I am a cleric. It's not my job.
I mean, apparently, according to these roles, you're better at his job than he is.
You've
That's
actually got a
because I
positive,
can read. There's a difference. I can read.
Mm-hmm.
and you've got a better positive score on nature checks than I do.
Yep. Zarsul just trusts it all up to luck. You know what? I'll just go with it. It'll work out fine. Hello, new friend.
Oh well. I guess we feed it for now, and in the morning, when the halfling's awake, we can ask him if there's any owlbear dens around.
Oh, also,
That
Rain,
seems
you
like
will
a
know
good
that it's going to get its strongest impression from who feeds it and hangs around with it the most early on.
Then I'm gonna make sure to feed it. And to make sure he's not lonely because he's a baby. Probably when it's bedtime, I'll snuggle up with it.
Could
So
be a
it's not
she.
cold.
You're not sure. It's anatomy.
Well, he, she, it's
Yep.
it's an owl bear. I don't think it's offended.
Do you dare assume the cub's gender?
It's a cub. It don't
It's a
care.
pufflet. Alrighty. So you guys are gonna cut.
I check for gender. Yeah.
Apparently you're male, but you're not entirely sure. As for the owlbear, you've got no idea. It's just feathers and fur, man.
This is going well.
Here, let me try to figure out if I can figure it out. So help me. No, I don't think I figured it out.
It's a baby. There's not a whole lot to tell anyway. You guess it's probably gonna be a male.
I'm not gonna go by that, but
Yeah. You're getting a good chance it's gonna be a male. It just seems to be burlier. But it does have those giant eyes. Big, clear owl eyes.
aww. I pet its head.
For deer will never forgive me. Because I'm gonna murder that thing at some point. I mean, it's gonna be fine. So long as it's taken care of.
Yeah.
Its
your
well-being depends
responsibility, Ray.
entirely upon you.
Okay.
So,
I had decided to let the halfling know that the spiders are dead, and ask again if there's any meat in the smoke room.
there's probably like what do we put in there? Half a boar. We put that in. There was also like flanks of a big stag. Yeah, we put in 2 flanks of a big stag. That's right. And then there was like a badger. Yeah, Jonesy likes badger for some reason. I never got the taste for it. It's too tough.
We've got a couple of reasonably fresh grouse at the moment as well.
Mm-hmm.
Last session I got a couple of grouse,
Yep.
so they're reasonably fresh.
But yeah, that's all he tells you about. There's probably half a boar in there, a couple bits of deer, and a badger.
All right, let's see what we can gather out of there and see if the baby wants to eat any of it.
Alright, pass you the key. And as you open it up, it is just... Ooh. It's, well, it's familiar at least. Castalia, when you cast Hellish Rebuke on things in the past, yeah, that's kind of a smell.
All right, so we're not eating anything from in here.
Normally smoked meat has a bark on it. You know, it's been sealed. Or sometimes it's been hung up and it's got that dried out look. These, desiccated is more of a term for it. As one of you reaches out to grab hold of the badger, and then as you hold it there, you just snap it in 2. There's meat in there. Some of it. It's just everything's very dried out, very burnt.
As long as it likes it well done.
Hmm?
As long as it likes it well done.
Gives it something to chew on, maybe?
It's something for all of you to chew on for weeks on end. It's still edible, to a degree. Not the outer set, but you could scrape some down.
Well, in that case,
Get to the middle layers.
Yeah. It's not going to be great on flavor, but it's protein.
in that case, I'm gonna take some of the boar and I'm gonna scrape off the really bad parts and offer it to the little baby.
It gives a sniff. It mainly just looks with its eyes for a second, though, tilting the head one way. And then slowly rotating the head the other way, and it keeps on turning for a moment. It's almost done. It's almost got about 160 degrees of rotation. And then with its upside down beak, it just starts to peck and tear at the meat. This seems to be
That's a
eating
good
well
little
enough.
one.
Yeah, it seems old enough at least to deal with meat.
Good.
Otherwise, things are gonna get really awkward.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be willing to go that far.
Just go out to the woods and manhandle a deer or a cow. Come back with a bucket. Had a really stiff udder. I had to keep tugging for ages.
Oh, I'm going to go and...
There we go. She got it.
I wasn't going to touch it.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Did she though? All right, you have the owlbear inside. The halfling hunter has not moved from the bundle of cloaks, so he's got no clue right now. It's making very quiet little trill sounds though as it's eating. You know, kind of like.
Did anybody warn the halfling that we brought the owl bear in?
Of course not. Where's the fun in that?
Mr. Halfling, before you have a heart attack, we brought a baby owl bear in.
Right.
The spiders are also dead.
Okay.
And we're going back to town tomorrow.
That is the best one. Does it have to sleep inside?
Yes. It's
Or
a
else it'll
baby.
attract more spiders.
Can it jump?
It's a baby.
Yeah, it's currently just a lump of fluff on the floor.
It's literally just a puffball.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it stays. Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Good night.
I just kind of shake my head.
I have a question. How much? Have we got one more shift of watch before morning?
You do. There's only one person now who could take a rest without, or be on watch. Castelia.
Yep.
Everyone else is done their share. Are you gonna step out on your lonesome?
I guess so. And check on the horses, make sure they're okay.
Does Rain give her the crossbow?
I will give over the crossbow, yes. I do not want it.
Does not give her the owlbear, of course.
Yes, I'm not giving over the owlbear.
It just looks like she's won the best prize at a state fair kind of thing. It is.
fluffy.
It is this
It's
huge
so
fluffy
fluffy,
teddy
I'm
bear
gonna
thing, but it's
die.
got. Even
Just
as a
remember
big-
to clean up its pellets.
Even at this size, like it's still a baby, but it is huge. It's kind of like it's sort of like almost a year-old Malamute kind of thing. Maybe about 9 months or so. It's big. It's fluffy. It's got big claws and a huge head.
Well, I'm going to cuddle up to it and go to sleep.
Yeah, it's happy to have something warm that's not webs. Alright, Castelia, the horses look alright. They were a bit perturbed, but, I mean, you tied them down, so they couldn't just fucking bolt. Your one in particular, though, seems to be a little more phased just because of that big searing bolt that zoomed past it. But no marks or scratches or anything on them.
I do my best to comfort them.
Give me an animal handling roll. Yeah, more of an easy enough. A few pats, a couple of sugar cubes, a salt lick. Yeah, it's all fine. They're just settled down, pretty simple. Your one, it just took a bit of hand contact. And the other two are big workhorses, very easily settled. And you're just doing your watch, currently surrounded by the corpses of giant spiders and nethercaps. That one is still...
Enjoying a nice smoke and saying, "What a fine night."
Fascinating. Burst of fire in the air. No explosion, no radius, just fire. Not bad for a gnome. And then there's just nothing more from the voice. But there's still that ettercap pinned to the wall by Zarzul's arrow. He's just sitting there. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm assuming you're now going to be smartly patrolling around the lodge as well.
Yes.
Checking the roof now and again. Yeah, patrol passes by. It's a little... I mean, you're not adverse to a bit of loneliness, and you've always got this mysterious kind of presence that's nearby. Also a bit of alone time of a horse. I mean, you've had it a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's this fucking owlbear in the group. This fuzzy lump. Yeah, not bad. And thanks to the clear air from a nice gust of wind or so, you're just able to enjoy Flavor Country for a little bit. The patrol passes by, the sun starts to rise higher, and dawn has arrived. You all get the benefits of a long rest. You've got all your spells back, all your HP. And, you alright for halting the session now? We've been going for 3 hours, 40 minutes? Or do you want to push on?
I'd be fine with a stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
getting
work is in
late.
the morning.
Yeah. I figure it's getting late for a lot of you, so once again we overran. But, yeah, tomorrow, the village. Well, today, the village. Or maybe elsewhere. Maybe sent elsewhere. Maybe General Hospital, MD. There's a lot of potential ahead. There's also the unnamed halfling hunter, but none of you have been polite enough to introduce yourselves to. Apparently Manners died with the spiders.
Well, he didn't introduce himself either.
It's true.
He is slightly terrified.
Yeah.
I said hello, friend, and he
Yeah, you said
I
it.
think that might be why he's terrified.
But you survived. It was a grand old fight. You feel like you're on the verge of the next leg of your journey. And Cornelius had a lovely night. Felt fantastic. He's never slept this well in weeks.
You're gonna have to tell him of Droop's exploits.
Droop's hand is still smoking occasionally. And the fingernails are a bit blackened. But he has pride. He's still grinning and thinking of that time he high-fived Malgurn.
He'll continue not washing his hand again.
His best buddy.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's where we'll pack it up for the evening then. But yeah, so, hope you all had fun there.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't
It was
expect it to just be
magical.
one battle. That's my failing, that I shouldn't have made it go so long.
Oh, that was amazing. What are you talking about? I had a blast.
You got to break out a window.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know. I had freaking... Yeah.
You got
Nick.
Kool-Aid man the window. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next time, though, I want you to all arrive for talking, because it's going to be conversation time.
Woohoo!
Alright.
After all, you're heading to a settled village, civilization. It's been a while.
Wait, what? You mean I have to talk to people?
Yep,
how
it's
am I
not
gonna
just
wash?
people in a wagon. It's going to be a full town. Ish.
Yes.
The great city of Valankaya. By which I mean it's a village. It's got walls. It claims it's a city, but you know they always boast.
So it's kind of like where I live.
Hmm.
Claims it's a city, but it's like 2 blocks wide.
Yep. So yeah, that's it for this week. Next week, the village of Attained.
And the village people.
Yep.
Is that like
Also-
a purge?
Also, Rain gets to come up with a name for the baby owlbear.
Oh no.
I believe it shall be Mr. Pufflesworth.
That's what I was afraid of.
All right,
Puffy
so
for
it's got
short.
5 strength and no dignity.
Excuse me, it is Mr. Pufflesworth.
Yeah. Oh no. Mr. Pufflesworth is angry. When Mr. Pufflesworth is angry, people die.
There you go.
Pufflesworth shall receive a tie.
So yeah, there's going to be the usual gamut of gaming for the rest of the week and whatnot, and then D&D is nearly every Saturday. Hopefully.
All right.
Well, telling the audience, you guys already know. You've been here a while.
I would hope so.
Huh, what? Are we doing something?
All right, see you guys.